Good evening to one and all. Welcome back to our little playthrough of Middara. We're gonna resume right where we left off. Last time, our students at the honestly, I forget, at this academy were undergoing the MAST exam, which stands for like magical aptitude and strength training or test. And we did two bits in this dungeon. We're still in the dungeon, although we did meet up with teachers, and we're entering this thing they've been hyping up called the Gauntlet now. So, as you enter the double doors that lead to the Gauntlet, you are surprised to find a serene chamber with a large pool of water inside. The water begins swirling at first, and then it slowly rises and takes shape. It forms into two female figures. They stare at you with glowing eyes. And after a moment, the monsters scream, summoning balls of glowing water in their hands. Alright, so we've got the scenario set up, courtesy of the amazing tabletop sim creators that put this mod together. Every single one of those people. And I believe this mod is... I don't know if it's officially created by the developers of the board game or officially backed. But as I've been looking up information, it seems to be supported. This and the print and play version of the game. You can print and play every component, I think. It's insane. Not too many game devs let you do that. I guess it's getting a little more popular nowadays. But anyway. So we have two water loas. I start in this top corner in between the two red. Let's get our characters up there. And then we'll go over our mission objectives and stuff. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have some Gremlins music going on. Let's have the heavier guys in the front. I don't know what turn order is going to be like, but we shall start as such. Water Loa. We got a new monster. Its passive is called H2O. It's like a myriad. Nerade. Undine. You know, all those kinds of fun things. So, Water Loa has Arcane and Elusive, which I need to double check, but I think I remember what they do. Well, I know what Arcane does. Let's go look at those right now. Because I also want to get that page up. Let's go to the rule book. Yeah, I want to save this page here. And by save, I mean copy pasta this thing. Copy posty. Be a perfect page to reference over and over again. And do some gizmo action. What was there? A Y? A 2? Not 22. Boom! Equidistant with the thing. I'll move it left a bit so it looks good. Yeah, probably negative 170 flat. Let's copy this page, put it over here. We'll set this to a 2 and to a 137.81. Why not? Alright, fantastic. And this can be on the other page. So now I can reference tags. Anyway, we have two new tags. So Arcane is pretty easy to remember. When making an attack against a figure with Arcane, shields, books, and starbursts, or I don't know what the technical name, the star, rolled during the attack roll are considered non-existent. Basically, all those fancy icons on your dice are gone. So the only way you can do damage is do passives that add damage or high dice rolls to hit. Very annoying. ability, and one that I would like to get for myself. Anyway, elusive. When making voluntary movement, a figure with elusive will never provoke break attacks or attacks of opportunity from opponents that are adjacent to them at the start of a turn. I need to because of the way this is worded, I might be misunderstanding how break attacks work, so I need to go reread that. Because if it only works at the start of a turn, that means you can walk in, like, you know how I was like, oh, I'm gonna walk here, and then here, and then here, or then here to get in, because I thought this would do a break attack, which normally it would. But if it's only at this, like if you start your turn next to them, not when you're walking into them, I can save some movement points. So let me double check that rule. Anyway, elusive, they avoid break attacks unless they're pushed, pulled, or otherwise moved by an ability. Then they get broke attacks. So I'm just gonna look at break attack on page 44 here real fast. If at any point during a turn, a figure will leave a space that's adjacent to an opponent, they provoke a break attack. Okay, so I was right. We have a contradiction here. Unless elusive changes the rule. At the start of a turn. It's a little strange the way it's worded. I think what it's trying to say. No, it's a little strange because the way monster AI works, right? The monster's never gonna like walk up to you and then walk away. Well, you know what? That's not even true. This is here. The Gavaldan. I forgot to do a break attack against that Gavaldan. No, he used the reach weapon. He wasn't next to me. Okay, I have to pay attention to that. I'm gonna need some clarification with this. Just for the time being, I'm gonna play it the way that I understand it, which is the base rule. And I'm just gonna say elusive ignores break attack unless you push the pull. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna pay attention to this at start of turn part because honestly, it's confusing me severely right now. I don't know. If I notice it come up, I'll talk about it and maybe we'll play with it if I can keep it in mind. That just seems like weird. Anyway, Waterloa is here. So they have those two features, and then we'll go over their attack card later. They're kind of a nuisance. They're not super dangerous. At least when I played with my friend, they seem not super dangerous, but more annoying because they create a lot of water. And when the water loa, okay, it's not affected by water terrain and it can't leave it, so it's tied to water. And when it affects an opponent with a spell or hits an opponent with an attack, place a water token on the space the target occupies. It also has an attack where it just makes water all around it. So they're kind of annoying. They also debuff you, but we can't buff ourselves yet. Actually, let me pay attention to some wording here. An effect. Effect should just be status effects. 74. Effect tokens, yes, they're just status effects, not ability tokens. Which, I'm gonna have to keep in mind that these are different. And there's positive effects and special effects. This is a good page for me to keep saved too, but I can always come back to the back. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're good to go. Anyway, so that's a water lower. Let's look at our scenario. Win condition, an adventurer ends their turn on the blue exit. It is on the bottom right of the map. There is a lose condition that we're all defeated and special encounter rules. We're still being graded. No time limit for this scenario either. And it's the same thing as the last one. Every combatant killed is 2 points, so the last one had 5 for the Gevaldan. This one doesn't have that. And for each defeated adventurer, minus 5 points. There is stuff here that we won't look at, and there's a reminder here that Arcane only works for attacks, ranged and physical. Spells aren't attacks, so they're not subject to Arcane, and I believe spell-like abilities are not attacks too. Before we start this scenario, while I'm still on break technically, I did want to make a change. We're going to pass off the venom to the flying girl because she can fly, so she's more likely to get attacking done in this situation. Especially the rest of the people can keep the items that they have. Anyway, yeah, we're ready to get started here. So we have Zeke starting us off on turn 1. Very good. Let me make sure everyone's at 3 SP to start. This is a brand new encounter. And let me try to adjust my overall computer position here so I can be comfortable for a long dungeon crawl. Alright, Zeke, my guy, we're gonna spend an SP, do some basic movement. The water lowers, we need them to come to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't mind getting shot. They have a ranged attack. They're gonna probably shoot Zeke because he's first. Rook is next. We're just gonna end our turn. I don't think I can... I can use my swords, actually. I think I will. Because I'm probably not hitting them, so I'm going to use a sword to do diagonal movement and the other one to do a free diagonal movement. This... move 1 space diagonally. Let me double check the exact rules on movement. I think it's unaffected by terrain. But that wouldn't make sense for if you move diagonally down a height, you're gonna die. So let me double check like movement. Free movement. Free movement and diagonal. Some disciplines and items let you move for free. Any movement granted by these abilities does not count as a move action. They cannot be used during another action. To simply move a figure, the amount of space is listed regardless of the negative effects on movement caused by terrain or allies. However, obstructing terrain and opposing figures still prevent it. Dangerous terrain would still kill you. Some of these abilities might allow you to move diagonally. Moving diagonally follows all the limitations of your draw line of sight diagonally, meaning you must still move through one of the 2 orthogonal spaces and you're still blocked by obstructing terrain. Of course, of course, of course. And heavy only affects the movement points granted by the move action. This means that heavy does not affect free movement. Okay, so we ignore the water. Yeah, I'm gonna move over there with my sword. Short swords come in handy. And then we're gonna have Rook go. So, go to 2. We're gonna do a move 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come over here. We're gonna hug the left side, let them come to us, and then we're gonna charge them after. I will sit tight. I'm not in a rush. Next up we have a Remi. So Remi can fly. We're gonna fly move. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could be the closest. I don't want to be hit by the thing. Actually, if I'm over here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, Zeke is closer. If they target the closer, it should be okay. Let me, minimize real fast. I'm gonna just turn the music down for me. I think the volume is fine for you guys. Not nearly as loud, but just in case. Don't want to be talking over it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move there for the one. We're gonna sit tight. This way everyone will have 5 SP next turn. And then Nightingale, she gets her turn too. So we're gonna go and do 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really go anywhere else. We'll just sit there. And then the water lowers can take their turn. So let's see what they do. Is there a figure with an SOI with an effect? No, there's not. None of us have an effect currently. Is there more than one opponent adjacent? No, there's not. Is there an opponent within SOI? 1, 2, 3, 4. No for number 2. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes for number 1. So number 1 is going to cast a spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction value, and deal magic damage equal to 2 plus the difference rolled on their failed conviction check. So she's basically doing Gore Shot, sort of. Alright. She's casting spell 6. She has a white casting die. She rolled a 3. 3 and 6 is 9. She is hitting Remi. Remi. We have to look here. I don't think I have anything fancy for conviction. So our conviction is 2 purple. And we have to be the 9. Otherwise we're eating some damage. Oh yeah, we can't just click the button. We gotta roll for it. I don't think there's a button for us. We have tied the 9. Tie or beat for a conviction check is good enough, I believe. I'm pretty sure tie or beat when you're defending. Let me double check. It might be tie or beat the spell goes through. Because it's opposite of attacking. 73 conviction, 25, 51 for checks. Alright, spell action. Each target makes a conviction check. If the total number rolled is equal to or greater than the spell's force value, the spell is resisted. Alright, so we resist the spell. And none of the other stuff happens. So she just stands there and doesn't do anything because we were in range of her thing. Now the other one is going, Water Lower 2. And we're not in SOI of Water Lower 2, so it's going to move down to the can it move and attack an opponent within range 6, which is yes. So it will move to be at up to range 6 from the nearest opponent. Remember, move to be at up to means to get adjacent to it. Like, I need to double check that too. Gotta double check a lot of things. This would be combatant AI. Intelligent. 56. Where's the move? I might have to just go to the movement rules. instead of AI combatant. Let me just read this real fast. Ugh. The one thing that makes me sad about this radio station. Because I don't like... Okay, up to versus within. If an intelligent combatant card references up to you, then the combatant will attempt to use the maximum value if able. Okay, yeah, so they get next to you. If it mentions within, they will use the action or ability without consideration to maximum ranges or values. Alright. Yes, okay. And then they have nearest and farthest and moving farther and towards and away and other stuff. So. I just wanted to double check this because my friend had mentioned he thought it was weird that they would do a ranged attack in your face, but that's how they work. So she's coming to me. She actually had no reason to move up. She gets adjacent to me by going here, so she would have just went straight. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll actually end up here. Keeps her away from these guys, and it uses her maximum value. Movement, which is 6 in the water. So, she's going to make a range 6 attack against the opponent with the lowest total armor value. Right, she's not even targeting me. She just moved to the nearest person. So, lowest armor value. We have her at 0. He's at 1. She's at 0. And he's at 3. So the 2 zeros are tied. Remi is the target because Remi is first on the timeline. That's how that works. And he has a range 6 attack. She just rolls purple combat dice, which isn't too bad. I'm not gonna dodge because I didn't think she was gonna hit me. Odds were low. So 3 and 5. Oh, but she does have this. So she gets +1 to the attack roll for spending books. So she actually did hit me. She's on 10. 10 on 10 though, she does 0 damage, and she has nothing else going for her. She can heal on starburst. So the water lower does not do anything, and that will end the turn. So let's shuffle, and while that's shuffling, let's get our 3 SP on everybody and untap all exhausted cards. We're ready to kill some Waterloans for sure. Ah, damn. Nightingale's the only one going. Alright, let's burn SP. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and then 6, 7, 8. You know what? I would move a space away from her if I did that, so, I probably want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. That's one less anyway. For some reason, I was thinking it cost me less to go through Zeke, but it does not. We have exactly 7 movements, so I can make it next to her. And I'm just going to perform a regular attack for 2 mana. Nothing fancy. So we get our orange die, and our purple die, and our forced empowerment with the black die. Okay, so 7-3 is a 10. I don't think I have any rerolls. Yeah, because that doesn't combo. And I just dodge and passive with dodge, and my ability is the ambitious. So I'm just making sure nothing else is going on. Her defense is a 9. Remember, we have no symbols whatsoever, so it's a 10 to a 9. I get 1 damage on a Waterloo at 2. Yes. That is not great. So I will attack again. Let's see if we can get some more damage on Waterloo at 2. Okay, yeah, the fact that I'm forced to empower against the water lower is really quite bad. 6 and 2, we miss the attack. Luckily, she doesn't counter or dodge or anything. So that's fine. We'll also tap Gore Shot and we'll do a little spell cast here. So no orange die. Little magic action. So we got a spell 6. They're usually always 6 plus 3. So she needs the conviction check a 9 with a white and teal. She actually failed, so I do hit. This is a spell, so my symbols do work here. So I need to double check. I think for every book I increase the number, and that's all that was for casting a spell. Where's casting a spell? We were on it earlier. 51. Empower. Yeah, add +1 force. Normally, you can't add stuff to a spell. So my spell's force, it succeeded. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I deal 2 magic damage to her, and I may deal myself 2 irreducible damage to do 2 more. 2 times 1. I'm just gonna deal the 2 chip damage. I'm not in a rush to kill this thing. And we'll end our turn there. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Waterlua will do her action. So the first one, again, no one is within SOI that has an effect. There's no one adjacent. Is there an opponent within SOI? 3, 4. Yes, there's multiple now. Cast spell 6. Prioritize the opponent with the lowest conviction value. Between Remi and Nightingale were tied with 2 purple, so it's gonna be Nightingale since she went first. Alright, she got a 5 for her spell cast. That's pretty good. 5 and 6 is 11. My conviction is 2 purple. So let's go 2 purple. Alright, 7 and 6 is higher than 5 and 6, so we resist the spell. Very good for me. And nothing else happens with that Waterloa. This one, however, there are more than one opponent adjacent, so it's going to make a water attack, obviously. It's going to do a physical attack against the opponent with the most damage, which is a tie. So again, we're targeting Nightingale as she went first. And then she's going to place water tokens on all adjacent spaces, and then she's going to move to the farthest space possible from any opponent. So she's going to hit us, make water, and then run. I believe the rules are you can't replace impassable terrain with water. I don't know if that's covered here where I have this stuff. This is a tile breakdown. I don't think you can put it onto obstructing terrain. Yeah, it tells you water can replace normal, hindering, and muck. Okay, yeah. So very, very explicit things to pay attention to. Anyway, we're getting attacked. Boom! Melee attack. Boom! She actually rolled a 12. So she hit me for 2. And I did not dodge, so we're just gonna eat 2 damage. She's hitting me for more than 2, you have to remember. She's hitting me for a lot. She has a 16, so we're getting hit for 6. That's what I get for disrespecting the Waterloa. We'll be alright. Take that 6 damage in stride. Alright, yeah, we'll take that 6 damage in stride. And then she's gonna do the water tokens everywhere. So I don't know if there's an easy way to get this stuff, but the terrain tokens are here. You have to search. And I was with my friend just using dark water because it's not. I think it's just 1x1 water tile, and this is the only one. So what I like to do, because I have a short-term memory, check that I copied it. I don't think this just reappears back here. I also don't know what the limit is for terrain tokens. So for our playthrough, we're gonna have infinite terrain changing. Just a heads up for you guys, because I have no idea how many tokens come in the base game. I'm sure there's enough to cover the most extremist circumstances. Anyway, she's gonna run away from us, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far away as she can possibly get from anyone, which means her. So she's back at start. And that is the water lower's turn. Remi is up. Excuse me. I'm going to spend an SP. We're gonna fly and get some action in. The number 2 is hurt, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna fly over to this thing. And then we're gonna spend 2 action points here to attack with the war axe that we have. I don't think I can do anything fancy. I don't think I can do anything fancy. I haven't thought about this, but oh, it can never choose to leave it. I guess nothing happens. I was just thinking, can this thing move since it can never choose to leave water terrain? Can it move normally? I assume it can. I was gonna humor putting a plank under it to keep it trapped so it can't run from me, but I think it can't do that. Anyway, we're gonna attack it, so let's get our 2 white dice here. I am not going to empower this attack. We'll just attack twice. So I have a 6 and 3. That is a 9 lat. So 9 on 9. I do hit. I don't have any symbols because she's arcane and hard to hit. We do have Hammer Helm though. My attacks gain +1 physical damage, and because this is successful, we're gonna make a follow-up attack with a force of 8 plus X, where X equals your highest level discipline. So that's a force of 9. We're gonna do 1 damage to her, and then she has to make a conviction check to use. It's like against the spell. Alright, she beats 9 with a 15. So, no poison shenanigans. I will attack again. We did 1 damage from this passive. Yeah. Maybe we can roll better. I rolled a 5 and a 2. I will use the Hammer Helm's active exhaust ability so I can re-roll any dice in my combat dice pool. Alright, we have a 5 and a 5 this time, so that's 10. That's 1 damage, 2 damage for the passive. Unfortunately, I don't have any books, so I can't tap that, but we get to do this follow-up again. So we do 2 more damage. And we get a chance to poison. She makes another conviction check. She fails this conviction check. And so, yeah, we just inflict poison. Poison's quite fun, quite nasty. We get this poison token here. As far as I understand it, I'll put it like under the one that is afflicted by it. It's gonna be... I can always do this to read the cards, so... I guess I could put it next to them on the table. I don't know where I want to put this. I think I'm gonna be fiddling with this a lot. Maybe put it above. It depends on, like, if I had another card here, the card would be pretty close. I'll put it above. Anyway, poison. During the status phase, you are dealt a purple of irreducible damage. So it's like a free shuriken is getting thrown every single turn. And statuses, well, she'll cure it, actually. So, it'll work once, and she's just gonna fix it. The status phase happens at the start of their turn. Anyway, Remi, good job, Remi. We got some hits in. She's half dead. Zeke. What do I want to do with Zeke? Zeke could go check out this blue totem. I do want to check it out. Oh, I love checking stuff out. I can't really... Alright, hold on. If I move diagonal twice, I can actually help fight. I could go once here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could get between them both. So I could move once here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just attack her. I want to help with this. So what is it? Move twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get to... Oh no, 5. I go here. Yeah, I should help kill Water Lower too. Alright, I'm gonna do that. We will check out the thing down there later. Remi can fly over to it, so I'm gonna make 2 free diagonal movements. Then we're gonna spend 1 SP to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. And then I'm gonna make an attack with my 2 short swords. And hopefully we roll high here. Oh yeah, it's a conviction upgrade. Okay, a 7 and a 3 is a 10. And a 10 is 1 damage. So, chipping away at her. Hopefully she dies to poison. Actually, okay, Water Lower 2. Now that I think about it, I should have poisoned Water Lower 1. Because Water Lower 1 is going to cure Water Lower 2. Yeah, we want to kill her ourselves. We're going to attack again. Hopefully... Nope, this one didn't work, but I can exhaust this and make 1 more attack chance here. No, only a 6, though. These things remaining sturdy, as sturdy can be. I think, I need a 5 or higher on the purple dice if I was to throw one of my shurikens. I should save them for a certain something that I'm aware of later, so I'm gonna hold off. Alright, Rook. Let's have Rook go. What does Rook want to do? Can he help in this combat at all? Like, can he at least swing once? I don't think he can. I could have him go check this out, but I want to deal with the water lowers first, ideally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would cost me 12 movement to get a hit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 4 SP just to get in range. Alright, instead what I will do once per encounter, I'll give myself the 2 heal tokens for mend, and I will spend 1 SP. Oh, right, I gain SP. We should move first. Let's do a move. Let's do a move. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably check out the thing down here. We'll just stay there. And then I will... I may as well spend the SP because I'm gonna get it back on the next turn, right? Let's go the extra 2 movement. Now, I still can't see this. I'll hold off on revealing it for now. And I can choose to see it from here or not, depending on which of the 2 terrains I pick. Due to how the line of sight rules work. Actually, I think I would just see it from here. So we'll stay here. Then I will spend an SP and get the SP back for healing Nightingale for 6 with the men token. I think we leave our turn at that. I can't really do anything fancy. Rook's a little slow when there's a lot of water. We'll just hope that we go first. Let's shuffle the initiative track and end the turn. Alright, well, Zeke gets to go first, so we're gonna gain our SPs 3. Standard SP for everybody. And let's untap all our stuff. Now, I'll have a much better chance of wounding this time because I can use my swords for their other ability, which is rerolling combat dice. And Zeke, I'm just going to stand here and attack the water Loa. So, let's roll these dice. And we have a 4 and a 2. I suppose I'll reroll one of my combat dice with the exhaust ability of the short sword. Alright, a 6 and a 4. That's better. Do I risk rerolling this one for a higher number? Tell you what, I'm gonna save this for yet another attack. So we got a 10. They're arcane. Can't do anything about that. It's 1 more damage. I'm going to use Blade Works to attack her again. Alright, a 6 and a 6. Now we're talking. Now we have a 12 on a 9. So, that's 3 damage. Man, I wish I could spend symbols on these things. And she won't die to poison. I'm really tempted to throw the shuriken at her. I can't do anything fancy. I'm really tempted to just kill this water Loa. I can get the shuriken back with my locket. I'm gonna throw one of the shuriken, and there's no way I can fail. Since 2 is the lowest number, we rolled 7s. Highest damage range, I could've just did that first. We do kill water Loa 2, which means she's not poisoned anymore. She's dead. Alright, good job, Zeke. We draw a... I didn't make the deck yet. We draw a mundane. We're still on mundane treasure, yes. It was over there. Loot is mundane. Shuffle that. We have 6 gold, which I never use this thing, but we can use it to keep track of how much gold we have total. And then I'll add it to the book at the end. And this is in the mundane treasure pile. Alright, water Loa's turn, so she doesn't have to heal her friend now. No one is adjacent. Someone is within SOI. All of us, except Rook, are in SOI. Right. So, lowest conviction. It's a tie. Zeke's conviction is white-purple, but purple. So she's gonna target Nightingale this time and do a spell cast. Oof. Woof. Ah. Oh. Oh, 13. It's the highest you can get. We can beat a 13. I just need to roll 7 and 6. Or 7 and 7. Or 6 and 2. Alright, I am affected by her spell this time around. So she will deal 2 magic damage to me, plus the difference rolled on my failed conviction check. So it's 13, 2, and 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 7. It's a good thing we had healed her, because we just ate 7 magic damage, which I cannot do anything about. These water lowers are quite the cumbersome pests. Alright, Rook's turn. I'm gonna have Rook move. And we'll go 1, 2. I'll reveal the blue totem. I think that's manageable. As you peek around the corner, you see a chest. Place the blue loot token on the west side of this totem. Unfortunately, your joy is cut short as you hear clicking and chattering from the far side of the cave. Spawn 2 cave sickles on any unoccupied space on the east side of tile UM15. So, they're over here, actually. Pretty far away from us. And we need to do a few things. 1, we need a blue loot token. Excellent. We need to put it there. 2, this token is now gone. We can just leave it here. Or I'll put it in the upper corner. 2, I need to spawn some cave sickles. So I need the cave sickle. I do wish that Tabletop Simulator was a little... Like, these are insanely high quality scans. I almost wish the scans were... Oh, those are elder cases. I should have looked at that and know that was a thing. I was just wondering. Anyway, I kind of wish they were slightly lower quality pictures, because like there's only 74 items in the bag, and my computer's a beast. That shit takes a while. Like, not a big deal. But, you know, something to be mindful of. Anyway, cave sickle. Spawning 2 of them. So their card automatically gets added after Rook. We know how these guys work. We'll get 1 treasure if I bother to kill them. We don't have to kill them. They're worth 4 points though, and the loot, so I will probably kill them because they're not that dangerous. But yeah, they go in unoccupied spaces on the east side of the tile, so I mean, I would assume east side encompasses all this, but when I'm directed for north, south, east, or west, I want to choose the northmost, southmost, eastmost, westmost. For consistency's sake, yeah, that's how we're gonna do it, just to make sure. There's nothing else going on. Anyway, I just moved 2, so we're gonna go 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. We're gonna spend a action point and loot the blue loot, because why not? It's blue loot. And inside of the small box, you find 2 random consumables. In addition, stuck to the bottom is a large coin. The proctor will be interested in this. Gain 5 bonus points, so I will get 5 bonus points. We are rocking a healthy 49. And we get 2 random consumables. Stop. 1, 2. Looks like we found some tasty soda and some tasty juice. Oh, what wonderful teachers. Rook is full on stuff, but his item pack is empty, so he can hold these. And my move action was finished to get to this, so yeah, this is gone. I don't even need to... Oh yeah, I killed a water loa, so we have 2 more points. Currently at 51. I was gonna say I don't need to kill this other water loa, but as you can see, we've been through all the red text. There's really not much to this first part of the Gauntlet, but it's called the Gauntlet, so there is a good reason to move on sooner rather than later. Depends on how greedy I feel like being, and... well, anyway, cave sickles get to go first, so... no one's adjacent. Is there someone in range 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes for cave sickle 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. No for cave sickle 2. So cave sickle 1 is going to make a range 4 attack, then move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range, and then make another attack and follow up with that poison thing that we were doing to him. So, he has one friend on Hive Mind. He failed to hit Remi with the attack, and then he's going to move, be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage in range. We both are undamaged people. And remember, cave sickles are... they don't care about terrain. They have sickle anatomy, so he's just gonna go roll up to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess right there. This is another move up to. Move to be adjacent. Oh, right. Okay, so move to be adjacent is a specification, and Zeke is first, so I think he will move here, and that's the first adjacent space next to Zeke. And then he's going to attack Zeke with his thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is an SOI of his Hive Mind friend. So I'm going to have Zeke dodge because I can... oh, I can't dodge for free. I'm just going to pay to dodge this. I feel like I want to. I can always re-roll the dodge, which is nice, so I will, we'll do the once per turn reroll my dodge thing, so we'll just say I've exhausted that. Been rolling a lot of black on this dice. Okay, well now I'm going to exhaust this, and when making a dodge, I can reroll my dodge roll. Alright, 4 shields, we're at 14. I'd like to see this guy even hit 14. He has an orange dice, I believe he can do it. Came close. Got an 11, so his attack fails. I don't have to worry about a follow-up attack. If I had SP, I would counter. I can't counter for free. So we're just gonna leave that as is. That was Cave Sickle 1. Cave Sickle 2, since he is not in range of a ranged attack, can he move and attack an opponent within range 4? He will do that thing. Move to be at up to range 4 from the nearest opponent. So the nearest is Remi. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll do all his movement as best as he can. I believe that's how that works. And then he's going to make a range 4 attack on Zeke because Zeke is first in the thing and the only other guy in range. So at least they can come to me in the water. He got a 10, 1 shield, so he does 1 physical damage. We have 1 armor, plus this thing gives me 2 reduced damage every turn. The badass leather jacket, so we're actually quite tanky. Nothing happens, and there's no follow-up to this. So, we're good to go. Nightingale can take her turn. We're gonna spend an SP to move. Can't do a lot, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, move here. I will use my magical spell Gore Shot. I'm going to target the Water Loa with this. Alright, so we got a 6 plus 6 is 12 and 3 books. That's a 15. I think she can get a 15 with her dice. Oh my god, she got a 15. She resists my spell, that son of a bitch. Poor Nightingale is just not having a good day. Okay, well that was Nightingale. Remi's turn to go. So we are surrounded by 2 guys. We do not want to move until they're dealt with, so I am going to attack. We shall do 1 physical attack on 1 sickle with their hammer. Those are some nice dice rolls. I'll hit sickle. I'll hit sickle 2 because I'm the only one who can reach it. So I don't know why I'm blanking. We just rolled a 13. 13 on an 8, right? That's 5 damage right there. We killed it, and we have 1 for every shield. That's 4 damage, plus the hammer helm is another damage. So the thing super died. Poor sickle. Trying to hit this button, or to hit the button. Sometimes these scripts don't work. That's okay. So he died. We don't get a loot for that. We do get 2 points for that though, as he is a monster in this scenario. And I would like to attack again, but I can't. Unless I drink something to give me SP, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll sit tight and their turn and shuffle the cards. Okay. Water Lower is going to cast another magic spell. Gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. Excellent. Alright, Waterloo, is there an opponent with an SOI? Because there's no one adjacent and no one has an effect on. So, she's just going to do her spell 6 on, I'll figure out who. Got an 8. What is it? Lowest conviction value. Tie between the girls. Remi is first. So this time she's targeting Remi. Remi, you just need to beat an 8. Very doable. Very doable, I say. This is gonna hurt tremendously. I can't reroll any conviction dice, so an 8 on 2. She just did 2 plus 6 damage to me. She just did 8 damage to me. I cannot fly anymore because I am over half hurt. 7 or less we can fly currently. Yeah. So we've lost fly. I can fix that with healing, but that is a pain in the fucking ass. Stupid water lower, man. Remi is next. We're gonna smash the cave sickle with 2 of our stamina here. Hopefully smash the cave sickle. 6 and 3 is a 9. 1 over. 2 for the passive. 3, 4 for those things. I could do 5, but I can't kill it. Okay, it may die to poison. So I'm going to do 5 with the War Axe tapping. And then let's see if I poison it. Hold up. Did 5. Gonna do the follow-up attack. Force 8 plus 1. Right, it's Force 9. He rolls conviction. Okay, got an 8. So he is poisoned now. Which means I can save my 2 things, because he'll guaranteed die at the start of his turn. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Nightingale, go. Yeah, I want to smack this thing. We're gonna move 1. I'm gonna go 1. No, I can't do that. I don't want to get attacked by this. I guess I'm just gonna go here. I wanted to move elsewhere, but it's not efficient to do so. So I'm just gonna go right there. We're gonna swing our longsword for 2 mana. Alright, my attack fails because this doesn't count as a symbol and I can't ignore it, so we'll attack again. I would like to stop rolling skulls. Okay, and my attack fails because she has 9 defense. Why are we rolling so low, man? I forgot to untap things at the start of the turn, so I tapped the hammer. This should be untapped. Zeke didn't go yet. All of this should be untapped. And he should have nothing untapped. 1 token left. We're gonna use our magic spell on the water loa. Okay, nice. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6. That's a 13. Good chance to do some damage. Alright, I could do 2 damage, or I could hurt myself for 2 and make it 4, but I'm already half dead too. So we're going to just do 2 damage to her and play it a little bit safer. Which water loa is this? Trying to... The button... Oh, sometimes the buttons like don't show up. I guess when this is highlighted, they don't show up. 2 damage. We finally hurt this thing. I don't feel good about it though. Zeke's turn. I'm going to break attacks were only for normal movement, right? Did I not check that rule? I'm gonna double check that rule. Go back to the rule book. Break attacks. How much to refer to? No, it's not just for normal movement. Yeah, we'll move. I don't think the cave sickle's gonna hurt me with his basic dice of 2 white, so I'm going to tap a sword for free movement. Actually, I may want the swords. 1 SP. I'm just gonna do a normal move. And he'll do a break attack. Okay, yeah, 8 on 10, nothing happens. So I make it here. I'm going to try to fuck up this thing a little bit. If we could roll some high dice numbers. 7 and a 4. I want to push for more than that. I want to greed. How much damage is this? I could greed for the next one. 7, 4 over 9. 11 over 9. 2 damage. Tell you what, I'm gonna greed. Let's try to get another 7 in there, baby. Hey, there we go. 7 and 6. Now we have a 13. 13 over 9. 4 damage. Said 2 damage. What did I have before? I had a 4. Yeah, I got 2 more damage. So we got 4 damage. We're gonna keep that. Then I'm gonna do blade works and we're gonna try again. Okay, 6 and 4 10s. That's 1 damage. I guess I'll try to reroll this. Okay, we got 1 damage. Still making some progress on this water loa. That is Zeke's turn. Cave Sickle's turn. It is poison, so it takes 2 damage and dies. A hilariously hilarious death. I don't know, I'm gonna admit, if somebody gets the treasure chest, I don't know who gets the item for the kill. I assume it's who poisoned it, so that would be, we'll give it to Remi. I don't know what the rule on that is. Okay, we got 8 books. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And we get 2 more points. Let's get back on that adventurer sheet. I do kind of wish the adventurer sheet... And we got enough empty space here. I think it would look pretty good over here. I know it's kind of cluttered. I don't want to copy this because it's scripted, so I want to keep it in here, but it's not a big deal. Anyway, we're at 55. Pointy Ruse. Thanks to the sickle dying, and his card is gone. I guess if their cards are gone, I'm going to put them in the middle so the game collects it for sure. Rook, please help us. Let me think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Costs 3 stamina for me to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I didn't do it wrong. I did it right. Rook, we need your assistance, man. Before he does anything, he's going to mand. Oh, right, because I use these, and this is important. These are exhausted now. Gonna be very reliant on their healing items. Yeah, this is once per encounter, so that's gone, and that's gonna mean something later. Just leave those there. But anyway, we're gonna heal Remi, because Remi can't fly, and she is within SOI for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good healing. And then I gain the SP point that would have cost back because I'm healing someone that's not me. We will attack with our 2 Warhammers. I will empower this. I forgot to mention that, but you know what? No, I won't. I won't empower this. I don't get symbols. I have a 9, but I have no symbols to use. Wah. Alright, well, we tried anyway. Not adjacent to any of my allies, so I cannot juice box them. We're gonna end their turn and hope I go before she goes. Thank you, game. Oh, she'll definitely die now. Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's untap things. I do think Remi has the best odds of killing her. And I do want to kill her in the extremely rare chance that the next card on this deck is a relic or a monster loot. Or the item. There's like 3 good cards in that pile of cards. The rest is money, and money's good too. We're gonna need as much as we can get. The Nightingale is first. I'm gonna do my Gore shot. I was gonna say Core shot. Do the magic. That is insanely good. 6 and 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can she convict a 15? Almost, but not quite. So she's taking 2 damage. I could hurt myself to make it 2 more damage, but I think we got this. Hopefully we got this. I don't know. I actually might want to convict myself. No, We're gonna kill it. I'm going to attack. God damn it. Orange dice. You're an orange dice. Let me see a big fucking number. Got a 9. This would be a beautiful roll. Sans this. But, I don't have any symbols. I don't ignore arcane. Alright, we'll end their turn. And, who's next? Zeke is next? Good. I think Zeke has good odds of doing this. So, I'm gonna attack with Blade Works first. There's a reason for this. Okay, we have a 7 and a 5 for a total of... I'm so stupid. 12, man. 12 over 9. We did 3 damage. So we actually do kill the Watcher Loa with that 3 damage dealt. Very good then. Let's get our loot card. So 6 more bucks. 5, 6. And then... what are we at? We're at 20. I'm going to want to keep that in mind. Two more points. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, I know there's something else. I'll spend 1 SP to move, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll spend 2 SP because I have to touch the exit. And we reach the exit. Not too worse for wear, though. We're a little injured. A little injured here and there. She's gone off of the thing. So, win condition. There's no reward. Continue to the Gauntlet Chamber 2. This is the final training encounter, I suppose, to let you know how this game flow is. There's no rest. We do not get a free heal. So, in between encounters, I need to double check. I believe we do not regain SP either. Everyone carries the SP they have. On their first turn, we will not gain SP because you do not gain SP on your first turn. So let me just find encounter. Encounter actions. 48. Oh, this might be a different thing. Alright, it's talking about the rock. Re-equipping, using abilities. The thing I want is not making an attack. What fucking page did I end up on? How am I in the middle of the attack pages? Wait a minute. I guess encounter action is not what we want. What is this? Encounters 14. Encounter setup. Alright, prepare phase. Wait, where the... Okay. Each adventurer removes their use tokens from their per encounter abilities, so we will gain, because this is a new encounter, so we gain our stuff back. Right, that was exhausted for the turn. But this thing is once per encounter, so I do get this back, which is really nice. What we would not have gotten back is her ability if I used it. No, actually, is this not the same thing? Hold on, this is why you have to use these strategically. Is this a new encounter? I need to like clarify this, because then I would not get the men back. Ugh. Let me figure this out. And there's placement, distribution. And then initiative is rolled. Yeah, you got place first. And you set up the encounter and end conditions and rewards. I thought the maybe these count as separate encounters. And I was mistaken on this instance. Because this last one is going to be long. It's going to be lengthy. We're going to play it out now. Because I'm very excited to get to what happens after that. And then I'm going to be blind in the game. Completely blind. But, I think this counts as a separate encounter because it states encounter. Unless Chamber 2 is a continuation. I mean, it should be a continuation of the encounters, so. Since we don't heal, I am confused about the once per encounter thing. It's the other thing, like, we don't do this stuff. We wouldn't unflip cards, we wouldn't, I guess unexhaust any cards that are exhausted. That shouldn't happen. But we do get a heal if you're damaged. What is it? All defeated adventurers or adventurers with more damage tokens than half of their max HP remove damage tokens until they have tokens equal to half of their max HP. All effect tokens are removed and each adventurer sets their stamina points to the recovery value. So I do heal. Why did I think I didn't heal here? Ability tokens are not removed during this phase. If I was poisoned, I would still be poisoned. Alright, anyway, I need to read the special rules of the encounter and stuff. Let's clear the table. I suppose we don't unexhaust things, but the once per encounter, I think I get these back because this is a new encounter. So let's load. Gauntlet Chamber 2. This is where we're gonna see some really cool scripting stuff. This girl, she's not over half, so she doesn't get a heal down to half. Everyone else is healthy, fine, and dandy. Anyway, a sense of relief washes over you as the waist-deep water comes to an end up ahead. Your glowstones shed their light on what the proctors have prepared for you. A water loa moves nearby, and you can see the faint images of cave sickles surrounding a wooden box on the shore. On the far side of the pool, two dark silhouettes rise and fall slowly. A pair of Gevaldan or Gevaldan or whatever it is sleep beneath the lever protruding from the wall. There's a large message posted next to it, barely visible in the dim light. Don't pull. That is the message. We start in the bottom left corner. And then, since this is a new encounter, I'm gonna say I have my mend back. I believe this is a new encounter. So we're gonna put Remi in the back. She can fly over people. Put Zeke here, put Rook here. So we're trudging through the water. We came to another part of the cave. And let's go see any special rules set up. Everything should be set as is. We do have quite a few rules to keep in mind. Win condition. An adventurer finds and ends their turn on the blue exit. Lose condition. We are all defeated. If you pay attention, there is no exit currently, so we're gonna have to find it. And oh yeah, here we go. Ah, so it's only those. I do get my abilities back. Good. Very good. Let me, since I didn't spend these tokens... Oh, I didn't create the tokens yet. Whatever, I'll leave them there. Anyway, special encounter rules. There are Sleeping Gevaudan. I'm gonna say this name different every time, I swear. The Gevaudan on tile UM19 are considered sleeping until an adventurer has ended their turn on tile UM19 or has dealt damage to one of them. While sleeping, a Gevaudan will not take turns. If they are sleeping when an attack or spell is made against them, the attack or spell gains +6 to the roll, and the Gevaudan will not dodge or counter. Last time, my friend and I... I'm gonna do the same thing here, because it seems like a good idea. I do want to get the stuff down here. But, yeah, we cleared out all this, and then we went down to set up. And then we fucking one-shot the guy, because I rolled so fucking high with a +6 attack. So much damage potential. Let's see if I can do it again. Anyway. The other thing is we're still being graded, no time limit, but 2 points for monster killed, -5 if we're defeated. And before I forget, because I have not forgotten, we want to remove loot from the tableau. Use this after an encounter when the adventurers do not restore. So because we didn't restore, this stuff doesn't get replaced. It is out of the deck, and I just want to see if this number changes. Ah, it just puts it here. Very cool. So we have a lot of shit here. This is a very complicated fight. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because these are spawned, they do have their initiative card rolled. If they were to wake up since their turn is past... it just says they will not take their turns. I believe if you wake them up, they... Like, if he was here, and Zeke woke him up, instead of going to Remi next, we would immediately go to them, because their initiative already came up on the track. So, I think that's how that works. Let us shuffle. Interesting. And I'm probably going to start... This is where I'm going to start playing slower, because as you can see, the game is getting a lot more complicated. There's a lot of information to keep track of. So, yeah, let's get started. Remi is first. This is a new encounter, so according to these things, we do go to 3 SP at the start. So you don't carry over stuff. That's another thing that I was misunderstanding then. But I can improve upon now. Okay. Oh, but effect tokens are removed, so you don't stay poisoned and stuff. Oh yeah, another thing that I've been doing technically wrong. Whenever I start a new turn, I give all my guys SP. You get the SP at the start of turn, or refresh phase is when you get it of the individual. So I need to stop giving myself SP. We'll improve upon that slowly but surely too. It hasn't come into effect yet. I haven't really been like countering, but it's important to note because Like, if Zeke was out of SP and got attacked, I wouldn't be able to dodge or counter if I didn't, you know, take Zeke's turn yet to get SP. So that's something else to keep in mind. Anyway, Remi, we're gonna fly like an eagle. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go straight up here. I'm probably gonna run to this thing as much as I can with everybody on this turn. But anyway, we're gonna attack this water lower. I have nothing else to do with my life. So a 5 and a 3 is an 8, which means I missed the water lower. No good, no good. Not a big deal. The cave sickle, 4 to 6 will go. 1, 2, and 3 are over here. 4 is over here. So 4, no one's adjacent, no one's in range 4, and if he moved 6, he would still not be in range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. His range is around this ballpark, so I gotta keep that in mind, but he's gonna be doing nothing for a while. Rook's turn. I'm gonna spend all my SP to move 10 spaces. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I'm gonna stand next to her and just not do anything because I needed the 9. I will tell you what, I forgot to do it, but before I do all that, I will mend. We'll create our tokens and mend her. So she's down to 1. Alright, the next thing that we want to do is have Nightingale take her turn. She's going to spend all her SP. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to think. She gets 13 movement. No, for 3 SP it's plus 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She gets 11 instead of 10. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11. We want to get out of this water. This should be unexhausted on my turn. Because we unexhaust. Yeah, so let me unexhaust my stuff. Right, and something else I'm going to have to do. It's unexhausted not at the beginning of the whole turn, but at the individual's turn. So we'll get better about doing that. I'm going to shoot her with my magic spell and maybe do 2 damage. Maybe. Let's see. We have a book. We have a 5. So 6 and 6. 12. Conviction check. She does get hit. Water lower 1. Yes, 1. It takes 2 damage. I'm not going to pump it. We're just going to have the 2 damage be dealt, and that's it. So, Gavaldon, they're sleeping. Zeke. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to move 10. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I'm gonna go 9 here, and then we're gonna chill. You know what? Let me think. I forgot to have my swords. Before I just move 10, I have some advanced movement tech I can do. 1, 2 with my swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually could attack. So tell you what, we're gonna attack with Zeke and use the swords to get out of the water. So I can attack twice. So I'm gonna go here. We'll do first, you know, SP attack. See if I get any damage in. That's a nice number right there. Yes, sir. Oh, right. One more thing to do. At the end of each encounter, if I had this core equipped, I'm going to get a shuriken back. Because I like shuriken. And this would have been equipped. I forgot to use this. So I need to remember to use that. It's super fucking useful. And in between encounters, I think we can change our stuff. Maybe we can't change our stuff. No, I don't think we can change our items around. That's during the restore phase. Anyway, 6, 7, 13, 13 on 9, 4. Ugh. And then I'm gonna attack her again. Maybe I'll roll high again. 6, 7. 4 more damage. Okay. Let me do inventory check here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think 4 will be more than enough. So I'm actually gonna throw a shuriken at her with Zeke, and if I don't roll this one, 3 damage. Very good. We will kill the water loa. Let me send her back. Hey, we get a unique loot. That's super nice. This is in here. Thank you, Shuriken. This is why this artifact is god tier. Pretty damn good. We gain 2 points. The adventure sheet, and then we'll read the unique loot thing. Little book. I don't remember if it's in the back of the book. Yeah, I'm gonna need the loot page so I can read exactly what happens, just to make sure I do it right. 17. God damn it. This loot deck. Unique loot, 55. There we go. Alright, monster loot, item loot. Fuck, shit. Where's unique loot? Unique loot! Alright, unique loot is a special type of combatant loot card. Unique items represent special items in Middara that are incredibly difficult to obtain. If you draw the unique loot card after killing a combatant, you randomly draw a unique item of the appropriate tier from the unique item deck. In the adventure mode, we'll usually be instructed to add a single unique card of a specific rarity for sale at the start of a story round. That item will be for sale until purchased and is never replaced, meaning even if you return to that specific story round at a later date, you will not draw a new unique item. If you return to the same story round, you've already purchased the unique item that was previously for sale, you will not have a unique item available to purchase. And if you don't purchase it, you cannot get that unique item back. So unique items are super rare. This is nice. We're in a blindfold. Maybe I could get lucky and get that sword. No, it's on the top. We're not getting that sword. We're getting a cute, sexy succubus. Sentient bodysuit. Status. Heal 1. Every turn you just heal 1 for free. It's kind of nice. It's not super great. It's kind of nice. That gives me sustain. That is a unique accessory for our boy. Zeke, I would like to give that to, actually, I could probably just pass that around with some SP actions, because you can take items from people you can't give items though. Anyway, that was really good. I'm pretty happy with that. We're not done yet though. Cave Sickle, 1 to 3 gets their turn. So, all these boys... no one's adjacent, no one's in range 4. Yeah, no one's in range 4. Almost in range 4 of 3, but not quite. Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4 though? Absolutely, yes it can. So, what is the targeting rules for this? To the nearest. Zeke is the nearest, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming to Zeke. And then it's gonna make a range 4 attack at 1, 2, 3. Everyone's in range 4 once they move, so they're all going to attack Remi as she is fastest. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy left his range with his buddy, so he's only getting 1 hive mind, not 2. I probably should have dodged. That is a 13. Oh, I didn't dodge. It's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt. 13. I have no defense over a 10, so that's 3 damage plus shields for the cave sickle. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're eating 6. I'm gonna have to heal her again. We cannot fly once more. Little bastard. Next cave sickle. Cave sickle 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I think he would be closer to Zeke since they're moving to Zeke. He's got to approach. Alright, and then he's going to shoot me. I don't think he'll roll that again, and I have to survive another one. I'll save it for the third one. Alright, so he's going to attack me. He is 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's in range of this guy, so he actually gets 2 orange dice. Alright, 6, 8, it's a 14, so it's 4 over, and then plus 2, 6. So we're eating 6 more damage. I'm not dead yet. We're 14 out of 15. I have 1 HP on her. I don't think I can do any emergency things. And then the third one's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he would walk something like that. He's gonna shoot Remi as well. This time we will do our dodge. And hopefully I get some shields here. One thing I hate about the R button is the dice don't really roll great, but I'm gonna stick with R rolls instead of this. This is slow. Anyway, we got 1 shield, so I'm at an 11 this time, and this cave sickle is probably gonna kill me. 8, 9, 10, 11. He does hit. He does have a shield, so he does kill Remi. Remi has been defeated. And she's not like dead or anything. But it's not my turn. I don't have... Do I have an at any time item? Let me see if I can save her. We need an item that says at any time. Okay, I have a bottled blessing. So at any time, so I'm taking 1 damage. Nightingale can... this is heal 3 for herself. Not for someone else. Crap. What else do we have? This is an at any time gain 1 SP. Remove an effect from an ally. Alright, unfortunately, the at any time items I do have do not heal people that don't have them. So yeah. She is defeated. Let's she's at 15 exactamundo. I think we'll be okay, but this is gonna change my plans quite dramatically. I lose 5 points. Man, there's fucking bugs. Rolling all their highest shit. Not too worried about the points. We have plenty of points. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now let's keep going. We do this for Remi. She's gonna hang out in the back since she is defeated. I need to make sure. Let me just check defeated rules. I don't think anything else happens in defeat. Being defeated. You move your figure from the board and your initiative card from the track. They return during the next encounter. Okay, yeah, so they're just chilling. Some bad things can happen later on, but I believe it's directed by the storybook if the bad things happen. Now, we want to leave her card here, too. Because I have to, like, pull it out. I think all the character cards are in this bag. Fucking sickles. Right, and the Waterloa gets to take their turn next. So, no one is in the SOI. There is not more than one opponent adjacent. There is not an opponent with an SOI, and it cannot move and attack someone within range 6 because it's restricted to the water. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna skip its turn as well. And then we're gonna have a new turn. Let's shuffle up. Thankfully, the Gavaldin are sleeping, so it is now Nightingale's turn. We're gonna gain 3 SP, unexhaust stuff, and then try to avenge our friend. I'm gonna move immediately. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and attack Cave Sickle 2. Our longsword and magic talisman. Alright, we got a 4. That's not good. It's not good at all. I did the attack. I don't think I can do anything to help my dice rolls, so we're just gonna have to leave that as is. I will do Gore Shot. So let's just do our spell casting. Okay, we got a 7 and 6 and 3 books, so 10, 16. I don't think they can get a 16 conviction check. Not even close. I'm gonna say I hit Sickle 2 because we're probably gonna focus him down here. And he is now at 2 damage. I will not hurt myself to do more to him because I don't think it's necessary. Next up, we have Rook. So he's gonna heal, he's gonna untap. We're going to move. I will go a 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to attack Cave Sickle 3 with Rook. I'll leave the other one for Zeke. I roll an 8, I do hit. And I have 2 shields, so I do 2 physical damage with my thing's ability. I believe that's all I do, it's just 2 damage. Do 2 damage to Cave Sickle 3. And then we will leave it at that. I don't need to do anything fancy. Zeke is up next. We're gonna have Zeke untap. He heals 1 with my sentient bodysuit. And let me think about this. Okay, we'll just do a move. I'm gonna be able to get 2 attacks off here. We're gonna do 2 movement, go right there. And then I will do a basic attack with my SP. We shall roll some dice. We have a 3 and a 3. I will re-roll 1 of the dice for now because I'm hoping to keep that sword. Okay, we have a 6 and a 3, so that's a 9 over the bug's 8. That's 1 damage. Then we have 2 shields, which would be 3 damage. Would love to get 1 more damage out of this, but then I'm not going to be able to move and attack another one. I think I'd rather prefer killing a bug. I'll reroll another dice here. Okay, we get the kill on bug number 2. A little bit of revenge, tone down that hive mind a tad. And I can't do blade works now, I'm not adjacent to anything, so we're just gonna end our turn, sit tight. Waterloa goes, she doesn't do anything, and 4 to 6 goes, doesn't do anything. 1 to 3 goes. So 1 is not adjacent to anybody. He is going to do the ranged attack. Make a range 4 attack. This is at Nightingale. Why are the non-tanks always going first? The targets of these attacks, man. Alright, only rolled an 8 this time, so no damage to worry about. And then it's going to move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within range. That is Nightingale. So, he's gonna go right there. And then he's probably gonna do a follow-up attack. Make a melee attack. This will target her because she is fastest. Alright, and he failed his melee, so I don't have to worry about the poison as well. At least she's dodging. Cave Sickle 2, he is adjacent to our boy Rook, so he is just going to make a melee attack against Rook. Now he got a 10. Rook is a 10, so that does hit. It's got 1 shield, so it's +1 damage. And we have 3 shields, so we laugh in its face. And then it doesn't make any more follow-ups because it did not deal damage. Yeah. Alright, so we're ready to start a new round. Oh dear god. Alright, Cave Sickle 4 to 6 skips, get Valdan to sleeping, Waterloo skips, Cave Sickle 1 to 3. I guess they get to go again. This time targeting Nightingale again because this game, this tabletop mod is biased. Alright, he got 2 damage on Nightingale. I'm not going to dodge, and we have no armor, so we're eating 2 damage. I don't think I can counter anything. I can only counter if I dodged. Maybe I should just dodge more often. I'm usually passive about it, but I'm gonna learn real fast. I should do it when I get hit. Alright, that attack hit, so he's going to do a follow-up attack against the same target. I will dodge this one. Maybe I'll counterattack him this time. We have 3 shields, so that is +3. He needs to be at 13. He does not beat a 13. I get to make a counter attack, which is empowered. Oh, so we have a 9. 9 beats his 8 by 1. And we get to spend symbols. For every 2 shields, I get +2 physical damage. For every 2 books, I get +1 magic damage. I need to double check the spending symbols thing, because I think this works. Like, even though this isn't a spell, I think it's just doing a different type of damage, which would ignore armor. I'm pretty sure. Spending icons. There's icons. I'm pretty sure you can just spend them both, and it's different damage types, which is the whole point of carrying that thing. Excuse me. 31. These are not the icons I desire. Symbols? Symbols. This is what I desire. We can check the attack action thing. It says there's no limit to it. So I'm gonna roll with it the way I think it works, because I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Anyway, so what do I have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Not that the magic damage matters. for the fact that it's magic. We do 6 damage on the counter strike to sickle 1. So we actually kill sickle 1. He didn't want to teleport back. That's fine. Sickle 3 will attack Rook, doing the same thing, although now he's 2 white dice instead. And he misses Rook. I don't think I can counter anything. No. So, we're going to, how do you say? Take our turn, I guess. Nightingale is up. Unexhaust our stuff. See, that's... Now we're cooking with fire. Now we're cooking with some fire. I definitely would like this thing to die. So I'm gonna move 1. You know what? I might hurt myself to kill it before I move. I can do 4 damage with my spell. I'm gonna do a spell cast on him. Alright, so we have an 8, 9, 10, 11. It's pretty good against him. This guy was like, no, it's not. It's really not. Fine. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, with my movement, and then I'm gonna attack. Okay, so we got a bunch of books, which is pretty good. 7, 8, 9, which is pretty good. We're 1 damage over. And I do 2, 3, 4 damage total, which is enough to kill sickle number 3. So he is defeated. We will gain 2 points back. Oh yeah, I didn't get the other 2 points. Actually, I don't think I gained any of the points back because I was at 59, right? Yeah, so we got 6 points for killing the 3 of them. We were at 60. I think. If I went over on 2 points, I do apologize because I was not keeping track of that info. We also draw a treasure. 5 gold. And that was Nightingale's turn. So up next we have Zeke. I'm a little confused. Why is he at 2 stamina? I didn't attack with him. Did? I don't know why he's at 2 SP. I'm pretty sure... Did I attack with Zeke? Or did I just move him out of water? Either way, didn't I spend all my SP? He hasn't gone yet. I know I didn't just stand there and do nothing against the bug. I'm pretty sure I attacked with him. I forgot to spend the SP. Zeke's gonna go. So we're gonna untap stuff here. And we're going to gain 3 SP. I'm gonna spend 1 of those SPs to move. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll spend another SP to do 7, 8. Actually, I won't do that. I'm going to use a sword to move diagonally and then spend the second SP to loot the random loot token. That's what we'll do with Zeke. I'm also in range to be shot by this thing, and that's good because we don't want an urgency token. We do get some green loot, apparently. We're gonna look here. Gain 5 bonus points and 1 random relic / consumable. Okay, we got the points for dying back. Very good. Very, very good. This token is gone. We get a random relic / consumable. So I believe we have to combine these piles. Shuffle them. I was closing my eyes, but I can do this. Boosh. Nice, we got a relic. And then, the cool thing about this is I don't have to separate these piles. I have a sort button. I'm pretty sure that'll be very annoying if you're actually playing the board game. I also, okay, what I don't know is, does this mean you can choose? The way my friend and I played it, we chose, but when I was thinking about it more, I think you randomly choose between, you know, you could do what I just did. Anyway, what do we got? Relic. Once per encounter, make a attack. We have a fight drive. Funnily enough, I got this. My friend got this in the air game as well. Okay, anyway, that was green loot. The Zeke is done. I think we're done. No, Rook is going now. He should be at 3 and unexhausted on stuff. I wonder if there's revival spells in this game. I don't know. I'm gonna move 8 spaces. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. This way I'm tanking the damage because I'm closer. And then we will end the turn. Why? Why? Why are they always first? You know, that's fine. I need her to come closer to me. And the cave sickle too. These are gone. They died. So, cave sickle. I believe he can move and shoot me now. Definitely. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he's gonna shoot at whoever's first. Zeke, because the other girl's not in range. And Zeke is first. He's alone, so he's not very threatening. Alright, he got a 9, he missed. That's good. And then Watcher Loa is gonna go as the Gavalden, and they're still sleeping. I'm kinda antsy about messing with them, honestly. Water Loa. Oh yeah, am I in SOI? No, I'm not in 4 spaces of her. So move and attack an opponent within range 6. Move to the nearest opponent and attack someone with the lowest armor value, which is going to be Zeke actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She cannot see Zeke from there. But if she goes here, she can see Zeke. However, she's shooting through her ally, so she's going to have -1 attack to hit. I believe that's how that works. I will double check. I'm going to definitely want to double check that. Where's ranged attack? Oh, rulebook. I love you so. I should find the making an attack page. I guess just attack action. Steps for making an attack. Diagonals and break. The attack action. Alright, determining range, how to count range, resolving attack spell. Right, I never keep in mind the flanking bonus. I don't think we've ever flanked yet. I haven't really done it, and I don't think the enemy has flanked me. Okay. Line of sight, damage, healing. Making an attack. Oh boy. I feel like I've read this somewhere before, so now I need to find it. I passed it, honestly. Fire Emblem. I know I've read this before somewhere. It's gotta be here in the attack action. Make an attack. Determine damage. Calculate deal final damage. Miss attack. Use follow-up abilities. Roll to hit. This might be in the line of sight rolls. Alright, ranged weapon. Oh god damn it. I don't know why tabletop does that. Line of sight. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. I want line of sight. So, allies do not block line of sight but give -1 to attack roll made to them. This affects stacks with the -1 to the attack roll from hindering terrain. Right, so if you make an attack through an ally and hindering terrain, that's the other thing. She gets to choose. No, she doesn't have to worry about it. She's shooting over water. It doesn't matter. It's just the ally. She's shooting through her ally. She has -1. She has purple dice for this attack, so it really doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does matter. She got an 11, which does beat me by 1 because I did not want to spend the doge. That's out 1. She does have a starburst. She heals 2, but that doesn't matter. And then she has 3 of these to her attack roll, right? So it does really matter. What is it? 11, 12, 13, 14 beats me by 4, so she does 4 damage. I have 1 armor, and I reduce physical damage by 2, so we take 1 damage. We'll heal that on the next turn. Good job, Zeke. Alright, what else do you do? She just does that. Okay, it's my turn to play. In fact, Zeke's gonna heal that damage right now. Thanks to my new passive, and gonna gain 3. I'm gonna spend 1 to move. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm just gonna move here. This would have been 3. Excuse me. I don't want to get in his way. We're gonna we'll kill this cave sickle. I'm gonna try to kill the cave sickle. I'm gonna reroll 1 of my dices. There we go. We have a 10 currently. I can always attack again. I think I will. 10 over 8 is 2. 3 shield icons. Every 2 is 2 more, so we did 4 damage to it. I will use Blade Works to attack again. And we definitely destroy this thing. Since this is the only member of the swarm, and the swarm is now gone, we do get a loot card for him. 9 gold. And 2 points. I do hope that once we're done with the scenario, there won't be that much point keeping. It's just like such an extra thing to think about the grading. Anyway, since that thing died, I can't move again. I spent 2 to attack, so I'm at 1. We'll just stay at 1. I will move diagonally and go here. and take the spot that it was occupying. Next up is Rook. We're gonna gain 3 unexhaust stuff. We're gonna spend 1 on movement. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can see this totem now. So we're gonna have to reveal the blue totem. Alright, the cavern continues on further than you thought. From the darkness beyond, you feel a draft. There must be an exit up ahead. Place tiles and tokens according to diagram 1. Here's a cool thing about this game. I really like this. And here's a cool thing about this mod. There's an entire extra book to read. Oh yeah, diagram 1. We're gonna load it. So it loads the assets for this. And we have to spawn everything ourselves, but we can hit these cool fucking buttons to shift the map and give us space. So it tells us this is north, and it tells us the setup. We want UM11, 1 long obstructing terrain and 1 green totem. And this goes where the totem says it went. Place this stuff according to diagram 1. We don't want diagram 2. There should be a thing. Oh yeah, so this arrow says UM5 is below it, and we need to set it up in this fashion. So I'm gonna look at this, and we see that we want it this way, based on the terrain. You want it upside right. With the arrows, at least I imagine those are upside right. Maybe they're upside down. I'm gonna lock it so it stays in place. It's above UM5, which is this guy. Or UM5 is below it, and then we have a green totem and the long terrain. Long terrain is here, green totem is left, and the difficult terrain over there. And this is gone now. Anyway, I'm gonna try to attack the Water Loa because I got nothing better to do with my life. I failed. And Nightingale can have a turn. I am so sad Remi got wrecked by those damn bugs. These fucking bugs, all because they target the same person. I'm so sad. Remi. Where's her? I'm gonna move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to move extra spaces this turn. I kind of want to build up some SP. But I am within SOI 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's in my range, so I will cast the magic spell, which is about the only thing she's been good for this entire playthrough so far. We got a 12. Let's see if she's still good for it. Water Loa conviction check. Just barely failed, so I get 2 damage on the Water Loa. I'm not gonna try hard to kill it yet, so I will leave it at that. I believe that ends the turn, so we shall shuffle. And once again, the turn order favors the enemy. I'm getting real sick of this game. Alright, so Water Loa is first. She is adjacent. No one has an effect, so that's first. Is there more than one person adjacent? That is not true, so no. Is there an opponent with an SOI? Yes. She actually prioritizes her spell over doing melee. So she's gonna cast some magic. There's a spell 9. Whoever has the lowest conviction, which is Nightingale. She's gonna try to cast magic back at Nightingale. We're gonna roll our conviction here. Which, I got an 8, so I am getting hit. She beat me by 1, so I'm getting hit for 3 damage. Very good, very good. I mean, not very good, but I guess it could have been worse. So, Nightingale's turn. We're gonna gain 3. I'm gonna spend 1 to move. I do think without Remi, I am in a little bit of a pickle of a situation. I'm gonna try to kill this thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna just move straight ahead, and I will. Why did I spend 2 of my stamina? Did I not regen her? I didn't exhaust her. She should have 5, right? Yeah, I took 1 away. I didn't give her SP. She should have 5 because I only moved last turn. We're gonna attack twice in this thing. So here's once. That's an attack. It's too bad these don't work. Um, 13. 13 over 9, right? So, 4. I will attack again, which the attack costed 2. I'm doing a very bad job at managing my SPs here. Alright, second attack is not so good. Do I want to do anything with this? I could have saved Remi. I didn't read this text. It's an ally with an SOI. I would have saved her, and then she would carry this. Ugh. I knew I had a way of saving her. You guys are probably screaming at me. That's okay. We'll leave her dead. I could have definitely saved her though. Bottle blessings are so nice. I'm gonna drink my juice box. That's what I was looking at that for. I have another one. I'm gonna heal 3. This goes back into the item pile of mundane items. And I was thinking of throwing that shuriken, but yeah, I don't have to deal with the thing that I know is coming. I do want to deal with these. I guess it depends on how this all goes. I know these guys are dangerous. Two teal dice is no joke. But they kind of play themselves a little bit as far as break attacks go. Let me let me shoot this stupid thing with magic before I get too distracted. That's a powerful spell. 12, 16, that's as good as it gets. 16, conviction, 13, so I do hit it for 2. I'm going to spend 2 HP to do 2 more damage to it. We'll use the gore of my body. And, Maybe Rook can kill it. Gevaldon sleeping. Rook's turn is now. I will use this Men token on Nightingale to heal her for 5. I should probably save that for later, but I think we'll be alright. And I'm gonna attack. I get the SP back for the Men token. Alright, we got a 9. I mean, it hits, but I don't have any symbols. I need to roll like that 7 again and another like high number. Alright, we got a 10 this time, so that's 1 damage. He's almost dead. We're at 0. We'll leave it at that. Zeke. Zeke. Right, in the case sickle. You guys are done. Zeke boy. Let's see what we want to do with you. Hit diagonal move twice. And then attack this thing. I think I will. It's a bit fancy. I'll get 3. I don't mean to hold that. 3 attacks off. 1, 2 with my diagonal movements. I only need to do 1 damage, so I'll do a basic attack. Alright, that failed horribly. I'll do Blade Works. Alright, that's a 9 on a 9, unfortunately. So I'll attack again. Hey, we killed the Watcher Loa. Jeez Louise, man. Oh, I see. It seems like for them to be pulled back, they have to have at least 1 damage on them, so it's not friendly to one-shotting. Anyway, we get some loot, we get 2 points, get $8. 2 points. Now, I'm gonna greed very hard here. We're at 69. I could not greed, but I think I want to greed. Before I greed, I could have the Gauntlet come to me and not get the preemptive attack on them. There's also something I want to check, because there's a situation we have not adhered to yet, so I would like to try out the situation, see if it's good or bad, because I'm curious. Anyway, it's new turn, and the Water Loa is gone. Yeah, no more Water Loa for now. Alright. It is Nightingale's turn. What do I want to do? I'm going to have her go north. I'm going to have these guys fuck with the Gauntlet. So, we're going to move with Nightingale. I'm going to spend 2 for 9 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll spend all of it. All my SP. To get off that terrain. And we'll just end their turn there. So next up is Zeke. my boy. Gain 3. Heal 1. I want to... I think I want Zeke to keep the thing for now. Alright, I'm gonna spend 1 SP to re-equip, and what I'm gonna do is take... I need to read how this works. It's just... I want to know if I can take from their pack. So the way it works is you can't give items to people, but you can take items from people. I want to see if I can take an item from his pack. Or if it has to be something that's equipped to him. Re-equip. 48. The re-equip action... The adventurer being taken from may also re-equip their items during this action, but may not take items or companions from another adventurer. Oh! Okay, so it doesn't matter if you can, like, switch them around. Okay. So, I'm gonna... What is this? I'm gonna put that away into his pack. I'm gonna put this into... I may want to hold that, actually. I'm gonna take his hyper energy HP potion. And as for me... I'm gonna put the shuriken away. I would... you know what? I should probably hold that shuriken. I may end up using it, so we're gonna re-equip. I'm looking at the wrong person. Crud. Let me rewind. I didn't mean to do 0 seconds in time. I was gonna say, let me rewind time. Let's rewind about 10 seconds. Hopefully this doesn't break any scripts. I know it's been getting better to rewind time. I don't want her... I don't want her stuff. We want Zeke. Zeke wants this. I'm gonna equip both of these hyper energy HP potions. We'll put the vitality juice box away. Alright. Then I'm gonna move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will end here. I'm gonna use both of my swords to move diagonally. I'm gonna go here and then here. Just gonna try to surprise attack the Gavaldin on the next turn, at least one of them. And then the Gavaldin is still sleeping. As long as I don't go into their tile, they do not wake up. So, that's good. And then Rook is going to go. And Rook is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would take 9, so he's going to spend all 3 of his SP. He's going to help me deal with this stuff down here I'm going to greed for. And then we're going to end the turn. Now, because nothing attacked, no monster attacked on this turn, we get an urgency token. So this is the first of 4 that we're allowed before we instantaneously lose. Yeah. It'll be a new turn. Alright, Gavaldon are sleeping. Nightingale is going to get to go. Gain 3 untapped stuff. We're gonna spin 1 to move. I'm gonna go 1, 2. And then I can see the green totem, so we're gonna find out what the green totem does. The cavern continues on. Place tiles and tokens according to diagram 3. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't choose 2 here, since that would make more sense, but I guess they want to shuffle around the book to make it more exciting for you. The diagram 3, let's load this page. We have 2 tiles, and they go over here. So, take them out. We've got UM1 and UM9. UM1 is this one, is faced this way, and then it's placed over here. I'll lock it in place. And then we have a red totem in it. And the other tile is in this exact position, and there's the exit. This one's over here. You can see what they're above. 15, 7. This is 15. This is 7. I do like this system. Surprises, man. Surprises. There is a totem. There is a random loot. There is an exit token. And I've only moved 2 spaces. So totem is here. Cannot see it. Loot is here. I believe that's all good and correct. And this totem is gone. So we're gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, which I still can't see this, and then 7. We're gonna actually reveal the red totem. Ahead you see the outline of a large creature with an axe. You remember it from your textbooks as an animate. A shot of adrenaline shoots through your body as you realize that you probably can't kill this creature by yourself. Spawn an animate in the northwest corner of tile UM1. Did you pull the lever? If not, continue reading below. So one thing at a time, my friend and I, like this was a hype moment, but we pulled the lever before we came up here. I wanted to see what happens when you don't, because I'm curious, but we need to get this thing. Excuse me. These up here. These are alphabetized, I think. So we have an animate. This is the most dangerous enemy in the game yet, as far as we're concerned. So we have one animate, and he's going to take his turn immediately after her. I don't remember what he does. He's dangerous though. And he is spawned at the northwest corner of tile UM1. So he is right here in the northwest corner. Giant Axeman thing. And this thing is crazy. 18 HP. Chains of Perdition. The first time he hits with an attack, he makes a follow-up attack that is identical in type and damage. Damage, type, and range on the same target. And he has heavy cleave. The first time each turn he makes an attack against an adjacent opponent, he empowers it. So he likes to roll with the empowered dice. He heals 2 every turn. And when he does that, he gets to choose the next action, because it's got continue down. He checks for an adjacent opponent to make an attack, and then he's gonna move away from the opponent, which does not provoke a break attack. I guess this is to get you used to the difference of him and Gavaldon, because Gavaldon, when he does this shit, does get break attacked, which is nice. Is there an opponent with an SOI? He's going to cast a spell that inflicts darkness, and then he's going to shoot you, and then he's going to move to the nearest person And he's going to attack another person. So if you're within 4 spaces of him, it's not good. And or he's gonna do the move and attack an opponent within range 4. So this is probably his best thing. You want to be 5 or more spaces away from him at all times. For the time being, we do not want to aggro this. I simply wanted to activate it so that the urgency tokens don't become a problem. And then what I'm likely going to do is run past him and ignore him. But we'll see, because now I want to find out what happens if I did not pull the lever. Make a presence 10 check. If you pass, the animate steps backwards. Startled by your sudden appearance, inspired, you immediately gain 2 SP. If you fail this check, read the section below. Oh. I assume Nightingale has to make this presence check. Her presence is actually 6, so this is really good. We need to beat a 10. We aced the 10! The animate is actually not aware we're here, and we're inspired by this. I get 2 SP. That's gonna change my plans dramatically. I can outrun him, and then reach the exit, and hopefully they at least can loot the loot, if not kill the Gavalda. This guy, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually get out of range of him. Oh no, I can't. He would go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can shoot me, but he won't be close enough to do anything but shoot me. Which means he shoots me twice. It's still his best feature. I don't have to rush in now because he's going to activate. We can wait. So I moved 2. We want to be out of range 8. Well, what's his movement? It might be 10. He has a movement of 6. So we want to be out of range 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he would shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. But he can't see here. I can actually abuse that. If he wants to see me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'd have to walk around like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I would be protected. So if I stand here, since he can't see me, I don't think he can make that ranged attack. So we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6 with my movement. I should be immune to activating him if I just stand here. Hopefully. The main question is, alright, do I really want to do that? This was 6, right? So 4, 3, 2... Right, I was right here when I saw the token. Let me put this here just... Well, I'm thinking. I don't know if I want to move back yet. I gotta really think about this. I did surprise him. I don't want to die to getting shot by this thing. But I have this extra SP right now. If I go to 5 SP from where I am... Oh, I could just stand here instead. He can't see me from here either. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, he would be able to see me from here. My plan is to use my ability for SP and just run by. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17. And I need an SP to loot. That's 17 movement that I need. Right now, I'm here on 2, so I can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my base. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Use my skill. No, shouldn't it be 14? How much do I get? I have 4. So I get 6 extra. Yeah, 7 and 6, 13. And then I would get 2 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. I could jump. If I jump and fall in the pit, that would suck. I don't want to risk jumping. I've actually already had bad experience jumping. I have an agility of 5. A jump I would have to beat. Quite a high score. Like, I could go 3... I could try to beat... Where's my... Yeah, I'm hitting the wrong button. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then jump here. 10, 11, 12, 13. It's the same either way. Oh, because I go 1 extra here. Yeah, there's no reason to. And what potions do I have? I can gain an extra SP. Alright, since I can gain 2 extra SP, I'm gonna stay hiding back here. I might wait for the guys. I might even try to bait him and hide on this thing to reduce his attack roll by 1. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend an SP to re-equip, and we're gonna get this bottle in my inventory. And then chill. Yes, so I'm out of line of sight, like I showed. Anyway, the animate is next. So, does he have damage? No. Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Is there an opponent with an SOI? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4? No, it cannot. So, he does nothing. And then Rook takes his turn. So we have Rook and then the Gavalden are gonna go. I just want Rook there to tank. I want Zeke, because Zeke is gonna have rerolls, to go for the big damage one-shot kill on the thing. So we're gonna move for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna save up my stuff in case I feel I need it. And then Zeke is going to go. And this is where things get spicy. We're gonna move 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gavalden 2, we shall strike at you. Let's roll some dice here. Alright, since he's sleeping, we get a +6 to our roll. And we just got a 10. That is a 16. A 16 on a defense of 10. So we just did 6 damage, which is half of his HP. He doesn't have armor, right? No, this guy does have armor, though. Alright, so 6, 7, 8. We're gonna stick with the 8. So that's 8 damage on Gavalden. He doesn't dodge. And we didn't fail. Not 12, you fool. Now they're awake. I will do Blade Works here. He's gonna get his dodge now. I'll just roll this dice here for him. Alright, he failed dodge. That's good. Roll to attack. We get a 10 on 10. I only need 4 damage. Let me see. This 2. We're gonna re-roll this 4. We need 2 more damage to pop up. Okay, so now we have an 11. Honestly, I should probably just keep that. It doesn't get much better, right? I could give myself an SP. Or I can throw the throwing knife, but I kind of want to try to get this animate too while I'm at it. If I draw the Monster Loot card on the animate, that would be great. If I draw the Monster Loot on Gavalden, I think I would leave it at Gavalden. Only I had the Starburst. Alright, we're gonna, what is it? It's 11 on 10 plus 2. So 3. We're gonna do 3 more to this guy. I shouldn't let them both go. Let's not greed. I'm gonna throw the shuriken at it and just kill this doggy. That doesn't matter what I roll. 1 damage is enough to end the Gavalden's life. So this goes back in this pile. These are still in my inventory. Maybe I should save that and just use this fight drive up. I guess now I really do want to fight the animate. We shall see. Oh, we shall see indeed. Alright, we get a loot token. Sorry, I'm thinking of stuff. We get 9 gold, 5, 10, minus 1. We get 2 points on the adventure sheet. We're at healthy 71 points. And Zeke. May as well do my diagonal movement, I think. And let me read this. So, it's an opponent adjacent. This is your opponent within reach 2. Make an attack within reach 2, and then he pulls E2 spaces if you fail the thing. Yeah, we want to get hit by that instead of him like coming after us and then attacking twice. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, he attacks twice if he has to move to get to reach 2. He also attacks twice if you're adjacent to him. So I'm gonna move there with my sword. We will end our turn, which goes back to, hold on, I might have cheated a little bit. Until an adventurer has ended their turn here. Alright, I'm gonna undo Rook's turn. Rook didn't want to come in. Oh, no. Instead of moving, I'm gonna say Rook stood still. I'd rather get the that attack off with Zeke. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, wait a minute. They wake up when you end your turn on the tile because you're so noisy waiting in the water, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna say Rook did nothing. He's just gonna... Actually, he doesn't have to do nothing. Considering I guess I wouldn't have known which one would have gotten the thing. I probably would have moved down to get towards the loot token. I'm gonna retcon that. I'm gonna say I moved down to get to the loot token. I wouldn't sit on 3 when we regain 3 each turn, basically. Anyway, so the Gavaldens are now awake, and now they go. And now he's gonna do this 2 teal dice. So he rolled a 12. I didn't say I was going to do it, but I wanted to dodge, so I apologize in advance. We're gonna dodge. Alright, we got a 4, 14, so we do avoid the attack. The reason why I want to dodge is these guys gain a courage token, which is really bad if they hit. No, when it successfully dodges, it gains courage. Never mind. But I want to dodge it anyway. Because they do so much fucking damage. So I do dodge. Can't counterattack though. And since he failed, he doesn't follow up with his thing. Alright. Next turn. This is looking pretty good. Zeke goes first, so Zeke is ready to rock and roll here. I am going to move diagonally with my sword. And then I'm going to attack this Gavaldin for 2. Alright, we have a 6 and a 2. I will re-roll the 2. 6 and a 3. I believe I fail to hit it. It's a 10, so he... Oh yeah, he's supposed to dodge on the first turn. So he successfully dodges. And that's important. If he got a skull, the ferocious wouldn't happen, but he gains his courage token, so he's got courage now. Ugh, I wish I had courage. Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward if fitting tokens onto who's got them. I may want this to be next to them on the board after all. Just so I can remember what status affects on who better. I'm gonna try to attack him. Oh yeah, right. And the first time he dodges, he counters. So he's gonna counterattack me. I will not dodge this counterattack. He is an 8, 9, 10, 11. He does beat me by 1, so he does hit. He has courage, which gives him a free star shield and book, but he loses it if he misses. So he's got everything he needs. He gets his 1 armor piercing from the book. He has 2 armor piercing, and we have 1 armor. He's got 2 stars, so he did 4 damage, and 2 books, 6 damage, and he beat me by 1. So he did 7 damage. I reduced damage by 2, so we took 5. And since I'm done being countered here, we're gonna attack him. And we are not looking too hot at the moment. Nightingale is going to go. Now, just sitting around with her is not a great idea, but I may need to make a beeline for the exit. I should be able to survive this one attack. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna sit here and chill. That was the whole point. Rook is going to go next. So we're at 5. We're gonna spend 1 to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in the combat position here. So this is the first time each turn sorry, I was a little confused. I'm gonna empower this attack and hopefully we can do some big deeps. Rook, my dude, you've missed. So, alright, and the hound dodges. The hound successfully dodged. I missed, which means he's already got his courage token. That doesn't matter. And the first time each turn that he can, he will counter. So he's going to counter me now. Alright, he failed to hit Rook though. I will attack again. I will empower again. Alright. Only a 9, though. Unfortunately, we're just not rolling high enough to hit him. Nothing happens the second time we're doing this stuff. So, we're gonna end Rook's turn, and Animate is out of range to do anything. So, we shall do the next turn of events, and hopefully we have a better turn. Animate is doing nothing. Zeke is going. We're at 4. We heal 1 thanks to our accessory. Hmm. I will attack. Attack the Gauntlet. I will re-roll a dice. Re-rolling dice is such a huge deal. I'm gonna re-roll the dice again. I would like to hit the Thing video game. Tabletop Simulator. Alright, this is a better roll. We have an 11, so... Alright, that doesn't necessarily mean I hit. The Gauntlet is at a 12 on this turn, so I actually don't hit. And, that means both my rerolls are used up. He will counterattack me. He misses with his counterattack, thankfully. I will attack with Blade Works. See, now we got a lot of rules to keep track of. And then I'll attack again with this. I might just say fuck it in a minute. Okay, we hit him. We did 2 damage. Congratulations, me. Our first 2 damage on Gauntlet. Oh, you're such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. The first one went down real easy. I will chill. I think we'll be okay, because I reduced damage by 2. We'll chill for the turn. It is Nightingale's turn. She's just going to chill. We're not doing anything. I should probably bring her down here at this point, but I don't want the urgency token to come into effect, which is why I'm choosing to make this harder on myself. I miss Remi. Rook. Rook gets a crack at this guy. I'll tap a hammer to empower. Okay. But he needs to fail his dodge roll, which I keep forgetting to do the first turn. Okay, he's got a 12. I have a 11, so unfortunately I do not hit with the first attack, and he counters me again. Oh right, when he misses the counter attacks, he's losing his courage. So he hasn't had courage. He hasn't hit me with his attacks for a little while now. That's nice. We'll attack again. I will empower again and hope that it works. No, I don't hit. So we have 1 left. That's fine. We'll chill. Gauntlet will attack. So he is going to do... Is there an opponent adjacent? Make a melee attack. Then move to be at up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent. During this action, add +4 movement. And then he's going to make a attack within reach 2. It doesn't say the farthest opponent in range, which is why Gauntlet is a very strange doggo, in my opinion. I think he's just gonna basically run towards Nightingale and reposition. But anyway, What's happening first? He's attacking Zeke. Zeke went before Rook. So he definitely fucked up Zeke. Well, we're gonna take it in stride and then hopefully hit him back with both our characters when he runs. What is it? Is this 13 over a 10? So he hits me for 3. I reduce it to 2. I reduce it by 2, so he hits me for 1. 2, 3, 4. He's ignoring my armor. So we're only taking 4 damage. That's not that bad. We're at 8 damages. Alright, and then he's gonna move to be up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent. And he adds +4 movement during this. So when he moves, he's getting break attacked. And they have to take the shortest distance, right? He's running to Nightingale. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, it uses the be at up to rule. And the farthest opponent is Nightingale. So he's going to provoke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 break attacks on him. If I'm doing this correctly, I actually would love input to know if I'm doing this correctly. But I believe he's doing 5 break. We're getting 5 break attacks because every time he moves, you get a break attack. I'm gonna double check. It might be once per turn, actually. You know what? It might be once per turn, not 5. Where's those break attacks? 44. Alright. Okay, a figure can never make more than 1 per turn, unless you have rules. So he's taking 2. And then he's moving 10 spaces. So I'm going to move him now, and then we're going to attack him. 6 and 4. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's all the way over there. First, we have Zeke's break attack. He's faster on the timeline. I do have a 10. We do have 1 starburst, so that's 1 damage, and 2... Okay, wait. The 10 doesn't hit unless he fails. This is the first attack this turn. So he evades... He evades Zeke attack because it's his turn. Yeah, the first time each turn. And the first time each turn he will counter. So he's going to counter Zeke 1 more time. Thankfully he missed. His dodge is now gone, so maybe we can hit with our boy here. Alright, I do hit with our boy. We have the dual hammers, so I got 2 damage on this son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. Thank God something has happened. I think I'm just gonna end this scenario. This wolf is too hard to deal with the base set without Remi. Remi is just... I know she rolls 2 white dice like Zeke, but her ability to reroll 1 of them and to add damage with books and to always do a damage and poison at the moment. I wish I realized this thing said SOI. No, this thing does say SOI. You know what? I couldn't save her. It's the blessing that I needed to use. It does say, yeah, it says SOI. An ally of an SOI may do one of the following. In fact, it doesn't work on yourself. It says an ally. I wish I read this properly. We would be doing so much better. And I could make it so Remi flies over to the exit while I steal the treasure chest. But anyway. I'm just thinking. That was the Gavalden's turn, so we're gonna shuffle. Alright, Zeke heals 1. Thankfully. Do I want to continue fucking with this thing? Because I can't seem to hit the damn thing with 2 white dice. It's just way too hard to do. And he's not rolling skulls or books. Like, literally... He's just fucking me up, fam. What I could do is just get this stuff. Get the loot. I want to pull this objective because I know what it does. And then loot this. Hope I survive around against the animate. If I don't survive around against the animate, we're gonna have a problem. I really want to kill this Gavalden, though. It's gonna keep running towards Nightingale, which means my other guys are gonna come towards Nightingale. Yeah, I forgot to get my 3 SP. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna keep pushing this agenda. I'm going to pull the lever, the blue objective. Do not touch. Blue objective. Right, lever protrudes from the wall. An adventurer adjacent to his token may make an encounter action to pull the lever. To do, read the following text. We hesitantly pull our camera to the left by accident. We pull the lever, even though it explicitly says not to. A loud clicking echoes from a mechanism in the wall, and a small hatch opens, revealing a pile of gold. Gain 10 gold and discard the blue objective token. Somewhere a proctor loses a bet and mumbles disapprovingly to himself as he pays out the Shaylas. So we gain 10 gold. Let's add it here for now. It's not loot gold, so actually, I think this can be lost. We gain 10, it should go on this sheet here. This gold cannot be affected. As far as I'm aware, maybe it can be. 3d4 gold. Then I'm going to move. This is gone. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna stand next to it so he does his melee attack thing again, but I will not attack him this turn. Because I'm tired of failing to hurt the kitty cat. Rook will go. He gains 3. We're gonna spend 1 to... Yeah, these things I'm actually gonna remove the save on some resources because I have the 2 big ones, so I don't need these. I was actually thinking of keeping one of these dice piles, but I like the symmetricity of them. But yeah, I got the 2 big ones, cards at least. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna loot the blue loot. So, blue loot. Inside the box, you find a strange statue sitting atop a small amount of gold. It is likely the proctors will be interested in this. Gain 5 bonus points and 8 gold. 8 and 34. That's 42. I think. Pretty sure. Basic maths. 5 points. We're at 76 points. Hype. This is gone. Okay, I think we've done everything we can except kick the animate's ass, but honestly, we're looking a little worse for wear. I mean, Zeke could heal eventually, and Rook could try to tank harder than Zeke is currently. So we'll see. I may still humor an attempt. We're gonna move 4, 5, 6, and just stand here next to this guy. And then the Gavalden can take his turn. Oh right, and he has successfully dodged another one of my attacks. I probably forgot to do this, but he has courage again. He's regained his courage. No, but he missed his attack on his counter, so he doesn't have courage. He hasn't hit me yet. Anyway, he's going adjacent opponent. He's going to make a melee attack. Zeke is first again, so Zeke's going to eat it. I will dodge with Zeke. Gonna spend that one. I see the dice are in my favor, but we have to choose to do this beforehand. I failed horrendously. Well, he missed me anyway, so I don't have to worry about anything. This time around, then he's gonna move to be up to reach 2 from the furthest opponent with an extra 10. He's gonna get attacked twice. Zeke is first, which kind of sucks because the enemy gets dodged. It's his turn, Gavalden's turn. He failed to dodge, so no courage tokens, even if I fail to hit here. Which, I can re-roll this 3 for this attack. There we go, getting something here. Maybe this is how you kill Gavalden. You get next to them and let him run like a dumbass to your furthest ally. All about figuring out the tricks. That's 2 damage, 3 damage for the starburst, 4, 5 for the 2 shields. Not bad. 5 damage. It's about fucking time, and he can't dodge anymore. So, Rook, if you would do kindly. I didn't say I wanted to, but I would have empowered the attack. And no reason not to. I still missed, but I want to make sure I do what I wanted to do. Alright, so Rook didn't hit it. Which means, no, he didn't successfully dodge, I just missed. He already used his dodge chance up. And then he's gonna go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's over here now. And that was his turn. Then Nightingale is going to go. So, while I'm here, I guess Nightingale can try and do something about this dog, right? Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll spend another one to get adjacent to him. You know what? I don't want to get adjacent to him. We're gonna stand here. I'll stay at reach 2. I feel like his less dangerous attack. I can kill him with my magic spell, basically, if I take some damage for it. So I will cast magic. Alright, we got some real good numbers. We have a 13. What is his conviction? It's 2 white. That is a dead doggy. Takes 2. I'm gonna power it up and breathe a sigh of relief because, oh my god, that dog just fucked my day up so bad. 9 more gold for me. Getting out of here with 60 bucks. Okay, okay. 2 more points. Right, that's what I was thinking of. Very good then. And that is the end of the turn, so I have a few turns to chill before an urgency tokens kill me. So Rook is going. We are at 5. I will spend all 5 for a total of 10 movement. No, it's more than 10. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. For 14 movement. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just like that. And then that is Rook's turn. Nightingale is going to go. I'm going to gain 1. I'm going to spend that 1 and get back into my position. I don't mind gaining 1 urgency token. Because I rather Rook take this shot. If I'm gonna lure this guy towards me and then try to run past, I'm gonna try to kill it, guys. I'm greeding. We don't need Remi. Remi's not even a friend to these 3. Although personally, I like her design a lot. Why does she have a scythe? It's got this. Oh wait, you know what? It looks like a scythe. It's the war axe. She's got a weapon. Anyway, Nightingale's going to untap this, by the way, and she's going to chill right there. And then Zeke is going to go. Zeke is going to heal 1, and we're gonna do some tricks. I'm going to do some diagonal movement shenanigans with these extremely handy swords. I actually am a big fan of these fucking swords. Anything that gives you movement tech is so good, especially when dungeons in Middara are this big. Let me get a sip of my drink. It's been a little bit. I know it's been a few hours. How long have I been going? Let's take a breather. 3 hours for 2 scenarios, that's not too bad. Could easily stay within my 4-hour range. Alright. After that movement, I'm going to spend all of this. So that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm stuck over here, so hopefully I go before Rook goes, because now I'm in his way. And then Animate's gonna go. He has no legal target, so this is the 2nd urgency token. And then we're gonna shuffle. Alright, unfortunately, here's the risk of the urgency tokens. Animate's gonna go again, and since he's gonna go, let me read the specifics. Like, if I go up and attack him, I don't know if urgency is gonna happen. Where's urgency? 18. Alright. At the end of a round in which no opponent had an AI step with a true condition, no opponents were defeated, no opponents were spawned. An urgency token is added. Okay. So, I mean, if I killed him, it would be fine. Passives don't count. So he's gonna get another urgency token at the end of this round. Because he's doing nothing. Means we want to make sure he does something on the next turn. Zeke is first, thankfully. So we heal 1. Remember, I'm healing constantly. I do not mind Zeke taking the first hit because Rook is not going to reach what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He'll be behind Nightingale though. So we're gonna have Zeke spend how much he needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we're gonna spend all of it. We're gonna stand on this terrain. Now we can be seen by the guy. When he goes here, he can range 4, because here he can't see. Well, technically, I think here you can see, here you can't see. But they move their maximum movement. Anyway. That's on my SP. I did not need to spend all my SP. Hold on a second. I'm a dumbass. Let me redo my turn. I was here. We can diagonal twice, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm gonna keep 2 SP. We're gonna get ready to dodge and stuff on the next turn. And then Nightingale goes. She generates an SP. I really kind of want to go crazy, but next turn we can go crazy. What I will do is move out of the way. Spend 1, I'm going to go here. Since Zeke went first, let me read the specifics of this. Yes, he just attacks whoever's fastest, so I can actually move on to this train and I will be fine. Zeke is the target. Actually, who is he moving towards, though? Nearest opponent. We're tied for nearest. Alright. I don't think any of that matters, as long as Zeke gets shot. And then Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna spend all our mana to get up here. All our mana, all our SP, and our mana, but mostly our SP, but also our mana. And then we get the 3rd urgency token. 1 more and we lose, but 1 more should not happen. There are no more enemies. Nightingale goes first. Alright, what are his exact rules? Does he have damage he heals to? Is an opponent adjacent? He makes an attack and then breaks. That's what we want. What we do not want is this. Zeke can absolutely get next to him. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And who does he target? He just targets the fastest. After attacking twice, if he hits. I want to, like, melee with her. I don't know if she'll survive 2 attacks. If she dies, I lose 5 points. I don't overly care. Like, Zeke can definitely get in range, but I want to use her ability before I lose her ability right now, so I think we're going to do this. She's at max. So, we're gonna move. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna spend another one to go 8, 9. And then I'm gonna spend another one. And I'm definitely getting hit here. 10, 11. Right. I'm gonna use my ability to gain 2 SP and all of my allies gain 1 SP. Fucking music, man. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Then I'm going to do a melee attack against this thing. So let's just go all in. I'm actually gonna save some SP so I can dodge twice. I'm not attacking twice per. Alright, I got a 9. A 9 does hit. And we have 4 shields, so that's 4 damage, 5 shields, and 2 magic damage. So first of all, he takes 2 magic damage. He has 3 armor, and it's a 9 on a 9. 9 defense, I believe. Yeah, he has 9 defense with 3 armor. So, he's preventing 3. He's preventing 3 of the shield damage. So we did 1. We did 3 damage total. That's not, you know, it's gonna be 1 damage. I'm gonna throw the shuriken at him. Oh baby, that's what I'm looking for. Justice. Alright, this counts as range damage, so he's got 3 armor. But oh baby, I'm gonna get another shuriken back for sure with my Zeke's thing. Now we're gonna do gore shot. Let's hope that I can get this magic damage in. Okay, we got a 9 on our spell and a bunch of shields, which is meaningless to this. His conviction is pretty strong, but he rolled terribly. He takes 2 damage from the spell. I am not going to power it up. I mean, I may as well. You know what? I get 2 free dodges. I don't have to spend SP to dodge, so I'm gonna attack him again. Change my mind. I don't need the SP to dodge. She auto dodges. I do unfortunately miss with this attack. However, I'm gonna discard this bottled blessing to re-roll since we rolled so goddamn beautifully. So we're gonna give this a re-roll, and it's a skull. Unfortunately, I wasted my bottled blessing, and we don't have this beautiful attack coming. Still, not bad. We did 9 damage to it. Rook's turn gains 3 SP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm actually going to spend all my SP to get behind the girl. So we're going to spend all the SP to get behind the girl. Walk through Zeke. So we get what is it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. And then yeah, I should have did the 2 extra magic damage. Okay, I don't want to burn through too many items, but I can always buy some more backup items if I want. Then I'm gonna chill. Rook the man who, honestly, I feel like he doesn't do as much as I want. Zeke. The odds that Zeke does enough damage is slim. We heal 1. We're at max. So I'm going to... Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're gonna spend 2 SP to move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do my fancy diagonal movement on this man. My right sword. Or maybe that's my left sword. I guess depends on your perspective. We're gonna do an attack here. We're gonna roll fucking high to make up for that bullshit black die that I hate using. I'm gonna try to roll high. We're gonna re-roll this dice. Alright, we have an 11. On 9. So that's 3, and he has 3 armor. No, 10, 11, that's 2. He has 3 armor. So we're at -1 damage. These two make it 1 damage. And I think that's all I can get. So we got 1 damage in on the guy. I actually really cannot hurt this thing. I will, once per encounter, make an attack. And we failed. I will blade works and make an attack. And we failed. Alright, so Zeke is failing me. That will end Zeke's turn. The animate is going to go. He's going to heal 2. And then continue down. Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes, he's going to make a melee attack. And then he's going to get countered hard. So, he's going to attack Nightingale. We're going to dodge. Alright, we got 1 shield, so we're at an 11. This guy up here, we're going to roll his dice instead of clicking the button. I can click the button, I guess. Because he has heavy cleave, so he empowers the attack the first time, and he misses his attack! Which means I successfully dodged. But I don't have a way to counter for free. And I'm out of SP. Alright, so he missed his attack. I don't have to worry about the follow-up. And, then he's gonna move up to 2 spaces farther from the target. This movement does not provoke break attacks. Oh, he doesn't get break attacks. Well, he's gonna go 1, 2, because it gets him farther from us. And then we don't die to urgency, thankfully. So, that is that round. I have to hope for a good turn order here. That is a bad turn order. I guess it's good because Rook goes first. So, Rook, he's gonna get in there. We're gonna move. We're gonna go 1, 2. And then attack this animate. I'm gonna empower my attack. I need as many symbols as I can symbolize. Alright, I do hit with a 9. So, I don't think I can't spend books. I don't have anything that lets me do that. God, I wish I could poison this dude. Anyway, he has 3 armor. I only have 3 shields, so I did 0 damage. And Rook continues to disappoint me with his build. I know he's supposed to be a tank. But man, I wish he would hit the fucking enemy once in a while. The enemy is going to go. He's going to heal 2. So he's down to 6, which is super dumb. And he's going to make a melee attack. Maybe he'll miss. He got a 9. 9 misses anyway. And we don't have to worry about anything. But he's going to try to get 2 spaces farther from my character. So abiding by the rules, he's going to go here. And not provoke a breakaway attack. So we got him cornered now. Alright, Nightingale's turn. What we want to do with her, I'm just going to cast the spell. And then we're going to actually go head towards the chest and the exit. Because if I kill this thing, this dice doesn't count. If I kill it, we need to get to the exit before I get the urgency token. So, I have an 8. Maybe my spell can keep his healing in check. Conviction. Alright, he beat my spell with his conviction check. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pay another one, 8, 9 to go there. And then I'll pay the third to loot the red loot token. In the future, I probably won't do this willy-nilly because they might be trapped, but in this test, I know that's not. 5 bonus points, 1 random consumable. Hold up. I don't know why I pick it up and move it. Alright. Oh, nice. I got me some shurikens. Guess he's about to throw that. Not this turn. He's out of range. It's range of 4. Alright, that's Nightingale's turn. Zeke is up. Zeke is healing. He's looking nice and healthy. You gotta love sustain in RPGs. We're gonna move. And it's gonna be up to Zeke and the other guy. We're gonna keep him stuck so he can't. Actually, you know what? If I have him approach. No, I don't think he would move. We may as well just keep him stuck here. He would stay there, and he doesn't jump. He's not instructed to jump. We're gonna melee attack this bitch. Honestly, I need like a 7/7 in order to hurt this stupid guy. 5/4 is a 9. 9 on 9 means I do hit. 2 shields means I do 2 damage. He has 3 armor. So I don't do anything. Well, blade works now. I'm gonna roll my dice. I missed this time. Okay, this is how this is gonna go. It's gonna be Rook and him praying to God that we do stuff, and I'll spell cast on the side. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. We'll end their turn. Okay, Zeke gets another round to show us what he's made of. So we're gonna attack. This time, I didn't use my swords last time because I'm an idiot. There we go. That's an attack. 13 on 9 is 4. So we got 1 damage through. This plus 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually did 6 damage with that attack. I am astounded. We're gonna attack again with Blade Works. So 6, 7 is 6 damage. That's really good. We have a 5 and a 4. That is 9. But this only does 2 damage. I will keep the 5. I'll re-roll the 4. Maybe I can get that 7 again. Alright, 5, 5 is 10. This is 13 total. Not 13. This is 12 total. What am I trying to say here? 10 on 9 is 1. And the 2 shields are 3. And then he has 3 armor, so it doesn't hurt him. I'll save my other reroll for the next attack. So I have to get at least 1, 6, or 7 in order to hit the guy. Alright, let's reroll that too. There we go. Now we got some fucking damage. So 7 and 5 is 12. 9 and 12 is 3, so that's the armor, so we did 3 damage with the symbols I can spend. Holy fuck. Good job, Zeke. It's up to Nightingale to kill this bitch. We're gonna spend 1 to move. I think we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna stand just next to the exit. We'll cast my magic spell, and honestly, I just need to hit this. I didn't untap it, but... And I failed. So, I also suffer 3 damage for that failure, because it's magic. I'm gonna throw a shuriken at him. If I get a 7, he dies. I think if I get a 6 or 7, yeah, we just need 3 damage. 6 or 7, he dies. Amazingly good music. Alright, we got a 3, he prevents the 3, so we did no damage. Nightingale, you are so depressing with your dice rolls. Animate heals 2. He's gonna melee Zeke. So roll his dice. Alright, 6 and 3 is 9. He missed me, so I don't have to worry about his empower. And since he missed, he's not attacking again. And then he can't move anywhere, because he can't walk through me. So Rook is going to go next. And I'm just gonna leave him at 0. I'm gonna leave this tap. We're gonna walk to him and empower our attack. Easy peasy. Alright. This might kill. So we have 10. 1 over 9, so it's 1 damage. And every 2 shields is +2. So we have 2, 4, 6. 6 extra damage. So 7 damage minus 3. We did 4. He has 1 HP left. Oh my goodness, I am getting super thirsty because I've been talking so much today. Who needs Remi? Kill this bitch! We're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna empower my attack. I doubt I get that lucky again. Oh, this is pretty good. We got a 10. And star is 1. Alright, so it's 1... 2, 3, yeah, we killed him. 4, we did 3 damage over his armor. We killed the animate. Give me that monster loot. I want that monster loot, man. Hold up. Put him away. Give me that monster loot. Oh my goodness, he's only worth 4 bucks. You suck. I really wanted the animate loot. Shoutouts to Rook for actually doing something at the end. 80 points, should be 85, perfect score, I think. I don't know what the highest score you can get is actually, but pretty close. I'm honestly super fucking sad that I couldn't get something cool off of this guy. Zeke is just gonna end his turn, so I suppose technically he heals. We should go through the process. I know it's the end here, but we wouldn't know that normally. And then I'm just gonna stay there. Nightingale is gonna walk on to the exit, and then we hit the exit. So reward, we restore our adventurers and continue to making the grade, page 20. So we have a little bit of story time. Let me just do something. Everyone's restored, so she's healed and all that jazz. All the tokens are gone, everything's unexhausted, everything is fixed. Hit the clear button. We hit a restore point, so we want to restore the mundane loot deck. Sorry, I'm getting lost in the music. I just want to untap everybody. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I could have saved Remi, but you know what? I still have the drink available since I decided to not read text correctly. Fucking Geval, Diane. Every time I see them in the future, I am definitely gonna have to focus them down because they are a pain in the fucking ass. My friend and I absolutely destroyed them with insane rolls. But I think we were doing Empower wrong. So, gotta make sure I correct everything we've been doing wrong and improve. Let's pause the music. We're gonna read all the story bits until we get to the next major thing. Which won't take too long, but let's do making the grade here. Making the grade.
Making the grade. There was something of a finality in the way the lift rumbled to a stop, depositing them firmly onto the castle floor. The last time Rook had climbed onto this lift, there had been hundreds of students and the most important test of his life waiting. Now there was only a single man waiting for them, a hawkish professor with gnarled skin who had taught Rook basic swordsmanship in his first year. Professor Grisham made no sign that he even recognized Rook now. Standing by the door with arms folded, he already had a thick envelope in one hand with their names scribbled onto the outside. Nightingale got to him first, trying to snatch the envelope and get the scores inside. Professor Grisham was too fast, though. He gestured down the hall as he moved the envelope out of Nightingale's eager reach. "The armory is waiting for you. Everything gets returned so next year's graduating class can use it. And don't try and sneak anything. I'll be keeping an eye on you, Ms. Arson." "Oh, yeah?" Nightingale said dismissively, and he finally lowered the envelope, letting Nightingale tug it out of his hand. They started walking towards the armory, Nightingale tearing furiously at the envelope as they walked. Even Rook felt his patience running out as he leaned over her shoulder to see. His whole life might very well turn on what was written on that sheet. The doors to the armory were open. Instead of shelves of pre-stocked packs, there were rows of worn-looking chests, each one with a label. A stern proctor named Bardish gazed through the cracked glasses at them, both arms folded. "Everything except your clothes and those scores goes into the boxes," he recited, gesturing around the room with a worn practice sword. "Don't think we don't know exactly what you brought into the mast, either." Bardish tossed the sword into a bin, lifting a clipboard and pencil from the nearby shelf. "If anything is missing, there's gonna be trouble." Remi raised her hand, clearing her throat. "Excuse me, sir, but we aren't going out into the Alinea unarmed, are we? Isn't that, against the law?" "Yes." Bardish indicated a door on the far wall, one that had been barred the last time they came through. "Once you turn in everything, you go in there. King Balthazar ensures the Institute is always well stocked. Graduates won't be sent out into Alinea unarmed." They stopped emptying their bags, sorting everything away into the appropriate chests. It was a tedious process, made more so by the proctor's watchful eyes. Rook had to admit, getting rid of everything like this made him a little wistful. Apparently, Nightingale was thinking along similar lines. "If any of you want to go adventuring again soon, I mean the real kind, talk to me. I'll probably have to go away for a few months while I train for the demiurge, but once I get back..." However comfortable Rook may have felt with his new friends, he didn't point out the obvious. He was the son of farmers. The odds of him running around Alinea with a princess seemed low. Zeke didn't share Rook's low status, though apparently he had the same reservations. "You really think your father will let a princess put herself in danger like that?" Nightingale's tail froze where it was, her eyes like angry emeralds. She didn't exactly say anything until they'd finished returning all their gear and made it out into the hallway leading to requisitions. "If my father is half as smart as everyone says, he'll be jumping at the chance to have such a capable daughter. Adventuring is what made our families rich, isn't it? How could he be upset that I want to do it too?" Zeke didn't argue. "We all wish you the best, Knight. When you're in the demiurge, I'm sure you'll do great things." "Yeah," Nightingale smiled again. Her old enthusiasm seemed to be returning. "We all will." They continued to the armory in the next room. If their findings during the mast impressed Rook, he was practically stunned with the stock laid out before him. Glittering steel hung on every wall. Swords, axes, hammers, and other weapons. There was armor, too, and a few objects with the look of magic about them. None of it was within reach, though. In a way, it resembled military armories on Earth. with thick steel bars locking the quartermaster in with the equipment. Nightingale passed their vouchers through the single large opening, grinning widely. "Here's our scores." "Congratulations," the quartermaster grunted, voice completely flat. He dug a handful of coins out from under the counter and set them down in front of them. "Buy what you'd like, but make sure you don't leave without a weapon."
Okay, that was a much needed break. Add up the points earned through all 4 masked encounters, then go through the following steps. Return all starter pack weapons, armor, cores, and disciplines, but you keep any consumables you didn't use. Any golden items gained during the mask are kept as well. Determine your masked grade below, then spend gold and XP using the shop and train rules on the next page. Leftover XP and gold is recorded on the adventure sheet. We have 60 plus points. We're rocking a high 85. I kind of wish there was a little something extra, honestly, but the party receives 240 gold and gains 5 XP each. So, we get 64 gold, firstly. So that's 106. And then we get 240 on top of that, so that's 346. Not kidding, I think I just earned an identical amount of gold to my friends and my campaign with my friend, the playthrough there. 346 sounds familiar. It might have been a little more, a little less. Anyway, we get 5 XP each. I'm going to mark these as 2. I'll explain why in a moment, but that's what we're going to have left. And then I'm going to leave this. We got 80, not 85. I'm going to leave this note here just so we can always have the fond memory. But let's exit this. Okay. So we have to return everything. These starter packs were to give you a taste. This game is about 100% personal customization. So I'm gonna would get that rescaled, yeah. Nah, don't do that. I think if I make a stack, I can fix this. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Anyway, this game is all about personal customization. As far as I know, besides the passive skill that your character has, there is 0 preset shit. Although, you know, there might be some preset stuff with people that show up later. So what we want to do is put everything away. This is going to be a long and arduous process, and there's no, as far as I'm aware, I'm not 100% sure. I do not. The buttons are gone from the top. I don't know why they were there before. I must have hit something by accident. Anyway, I don't know if there's a way to like pull these out to the table, like in damn it. Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven has a very lovely pull out to the table. Flip that thing. So we're gonna pull all this stuff out right now because we're gonna need it. We're going shopping. Thankfully, these things automatically sort. Alright, so need to put these away. She's healed. We're all gonna be at 3, so I may as well set that up for next time. We keep this, Doesn't say to put away accessories. So that's pretty cool. And I can change who has that. I mean, keep this, although probably not going to keep that. I'm gonna use it for something I can use it for. There's actually a lot of uses. But we need to put every fucking weapon away. There's 28 total. It's actually a lot of variety in this game. This is just a mundane item. Oh yes, and I get one more consumable of my choice. I'm gonna get me some shuriken. I didn't mean to combine that. So, but the cores, this is mine. He's got it. I'm a big fan of those shuriken. I'll hit sort. That should sort everything for me. Okay. So, we put all our gear away. We keep consumables, gold, and items, and we got our XP and stuff recorded on the adventure sheet. So, making the grade shop and train, we can spend gold and learn disciplines with XP. This is why I put my XP at 2. I'm not going to explain the discipline system. It's very basic, but everything costs 3 for a level 1 discipline, so we can buy 1. We're going to have 2 left over. You can't get anything else with experience but disciplines. That's how experience is spent. And there's no limit to disciplines, so that's pretty rad. And yeah, we're all gonna buy 1, so we'll have 2 left over. Anyway, we can trade stuff amongst our party members, and after completing this step, return all items to their decks and yada yada. And then we continue to the path of citizenship. We will listen to that one next time because I'm gonna end it here. But before I end it here, we gotta go over this. We have some tips and tricks here. It tells you there's way too much shit in this game. It's super overwhelming. It's super badass and cool. All mundane items are available in the shop. All of these are items, except the unique. So every single one of these decks are available to me to buy for their prices right now. So we have all that basic stuff. I could buy it again, or I can try other things, which I'm going to try other things. Every accessory is available as well. So this entire stack of accessories that we have, these are all available to buy. Now, most stores have one unique item, as it reminds you here. But this store does not have any unique items in it. I believe. I will double check one more time. In the rule book, unique items. 13. Yeah. So this is like an example of building a store. Because most stores will contain one random unique item. We don't have that in this store. But anyway, what we do have is all this crap. So every mundane item, every accessory. I am going to save here and bid farewell to you guys. Thanks for watching. There are so many options in this game. I'm not going to go over them all, but what I will do, I'm going to build my characters. The way this works, money is shared between everyone in the party. So I'm going to divvy out 346 gold. I'll overview the prices with you guys next time we get here. I'll introduce you the builds that I'm doing, and I'll let you know how I'm rearranging who's holding what and all that good jazz. Yeah, this is gone. Is there anything in the trash I can trash? I'll always check this first. Excuse me. Okay. Empty that. So, we get to spend stuff before we do this, and that is what I'm going to do. Oh yes, and all item upgrades that players have unlocked. So this item here, anything that has the material tag has a bunch of special rules that I do want to go over real quick before I leave. But you guys are probably familiar. 33 and 55. Alright. It is a part of the monster loot. In this game, item upgrades, page 28, I suppose what we want. In this game, you can unlock item upgrades. You can get these things up here, which are like power-ups to your weapons or armor or whatever. And during this phase, unlocked item upgrades may be purchased. So, how do you unlock these? Well, all monster loot cards have the material tag. Any card with this tag can be traded into the shop and trained to perform one of three benefits. You can either get 25 bucks, you can gain and equip any single item upgrade of your choice to an item for free, even if it isn't unlocked, or you can unlock an item upgrade so you can forever buy it. And these unlocks are all listed here in this achievement list. So I am going to decide on one of these and trade my thing in to permanently unlock one of them. From my understanding, and this is the updated version of the game. In the old version of the game, all of these monster loots, so like my sickle venom, they would have had an extra bit of text on them that tells you a specific thing it unlocks based on what the loot is, so you could only unlock specific things. They got rid of that system and just made it free form, so to speak. So yeah, just letting you guys know, I'm gonna likely unlock something. I'm gonna buy stuff for everyone. And when we get back, we will be blind. I have not gone beyond this point with my friend. We just made our characters and stopped there. So I'm gonna make 4 more characters, probably try entirely different things that we're not even trying to do. But like I said, there's a ton of options. So it's gonna take me a while to think about that. In the meantime, though, you guys have a good one. Take care out there.